Raxima is the
continent.
the continent, like the collection of islands.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that this campaign's based in.
yeah. Because and Arendar is the other one, right?
Erendar's the other big old continent that's just
Your campaign that you're playing with, is it Nick and her sister?
yeah.
Yeah, is that on Arendar or
That is
Raxima?
set in Erendar, yeah.
Oh wow, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there is nothing that stops either campaign from crossing over to the other.
Of
It was
course,
just a
yeah.
case of like I made Erendar because we needed somewhere to play or a setting to play, and I couldn't be able to buy any books.
I
And then
accidentally burnt a bit of the cheese
good job.
for the pasta.
And then we yeah. So Sam was like, "Oh yeah, run a game." So I run a game.
To be honest, the more I think about it,
How
the more I think that homebrew is just like the one.
I think homebrew is just the way to go. Like,
Actually, I mean, I wouldn't be like against
My God, Cody, it's
buying a campaign book for the storyline, i.e., the
just gone
characters and the
straight brown.
events.
yeah, but I think you just put it into your own world, right?
Yeah, right, exactly. So exactly what I was about to say. Yeah. I have last session down as session 11. This says session 12. Whose notes are right? I think it's session. Oh, did I miss a session? No, I think it's session 11. I think that we got confused
We
because
we had this argument last week, I think, didn't we? Because we
Yeah.
got confused.
I think I'm going to keep that session 12 for myself, but it's
I
fine.
put 12 because on the notes it says 11 for last time, which I read.
Oh, it's 12 a new one. Oh, 12 a new one. Oh, don't worry. No, it is 12.
I was going to say, I believe this is 12.
Yeah, this is 12. 12 is just an empty one that someone's made for today.
I look at the pasta I've made, the cheesy pasta.
Wait, I was waiting
Thanks,
for that to come up.
Yeah.
Cheese is a bit burnt. It could be better.
Have you finished watching Shane?
Yeah, I literally just finished.
Nice.
Shoulders carrying.
Oh, is that all out?
This is the best meal here. Potato.
Oh no, full yeah, yeah.
I've got the camera. I'm gonna.
I thought it was pretty good. I do agree that things are a bit long. The matches.
Basically, pretty much every match other than Punk and Kingston was too long.
Yeah, Punk Kingston was pretty cool. Different.
I think that was my favourite match of the night. The obviously Page and Omega was like just brilliant in terms of like a culmination of 2 years of story.
Yeah.
But I think Punk and Kingston was my favourite match.
I really liked Darby and MDF because I felt like it had a different style. Like it had like I don't know, it had like just. It's weird. It had a style that I didn't think either of them would wrestle, which was like it had like a very much like an indie technical wrestling type style, like a Zack Sabre Jr.'s type style. But that's not style that I'd necessarily associate with either of them. I thought it worked really well because it's especially with like the whole storyline of them being like the whatever they called it, the four pillars. Like it was sort of like what the story was like. You know, I'm a better wrestler than you.
The four pillows, according to JR.
Well, poor JR. To be fair, he is quite ill at the moment, so can't be too mad about him.
Also, like the guy in the front row that had all the different signs for every match throughout the night was absolutely killing it.
Yeah.
The Ibushi one especially was like awesome. Like Omega sold that so well.
I really would like to see Ibushi in. I don't know what his state is at the moment. Is he still injured?
I don't believe so. I think he's back now, right? I'm not sure. I'm not certain.
He injured himself quite severely.
I see. We didn't get Okada, but we're closer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ishii is resting right on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh man. I don't know. There's just something funny about Ishii and Orange Cassidy together.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that is a funny combo. Also, I'm a bit tired of Crimson Masks every single fight.
Yeah, they're quite heavy on that.
Like every single fight, someone bleeds, and it's always like just like the classic like bleeding from the head, and it's like running down my face, and there's never any like, which is completely unrealistic as well. I feel like it's very unrealistic.
Matches going long, and yeah, like you say, like blood is like pretty
Yeah.
par for the course in every AEW match on like pay-per-view at least.
Yeah, it's pretty tiring. I don't know. I just don't like. It's more fun that like it's always like the same. It's like a classic wrestling style of blood where it's just like coming from nowhere,
Yeah.
somewhere on top of the head, and it's just go around. You know what I mean? Like it's not like someone's been like caught on the cheek and their cheek's bleeding or something.
Yeah.
It's just
Something on the hairline every time,
yeah, indiscriminate bleeding from somewhere. Yeah, but it's fine. That's just AEW. It could be worse.
Oh yeah, I will totally forgive like even like the
Yeah.
thing with the matches going on, like I mean like when the shows overall is as good as they are, it's like
Yeah,
the
it's interesting.
quality and like the consistency of AEW I think is just insane. I really do.
Yeah, the pay per view wasn't that long, right? It's 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you could probably taken like 5 minutes off of like a bunch of matches and like had like one kind of squash match or like something like or even like an angle match or something interesting.
Mm.
Also like the whole Cody match. I just know it's just.
I
That's just shit.
don't know if the way they're handling Cody is like expert perfection or they just don't know what to do with him.
Yeah, I wanna believe that it's expert perfection, but I also just really like. I actually just hate him, which is, I guess, like if he's turning heel, it's like a good way of getting like good heat.
They want to make him a face, but he's maybe a much better heel.
Yeah, you were very quiet, by the way. At least for me, like incredibly quiet, and I've got you up to 200% volume. So
My mic's rubbish.
I don't know if there's the way I can like barely hear you. I don't know if there's a way to do anything on your end.
That's the way I can turn my mic up.
Yeah, there's a point where Cody was like legit a really good babyface, and like he gave some amazing promos, but I just don't really get what he's doing at the moment.
I've always found Cody really boring for about pretty much his entire career. Then the start of AEW, he really won me over. Then
Yeah.
now he's just vanilla again.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess because I'm not American. If I was American and I thought America was great, then maybe I would get his gimmick more. But like, he just comes across like
It's
I
quite
don't know.
dated.
Yeah, but it's difficult because his dad was, American Dream, and so maybe like I don't know. I just don't know. He's got that stupid fucking tattoo on his head. Anyway, we should play D&D.
Fine.
Oh wait, yeah. Are we not waiting for anyone else?
I don't believe so. No.
There's only five people playing. There's not six.
No, we
Yeah.
I'm sat there
Have you finished?
typing away, thinking, "Oh, I'll just let this conversation carry on because we're waiting for someone else to show up."
It always trips me up.
There's nobody else coming. Yeah, fantastic. Suppose. Howdy.
Oh, you got your Christmas
Oh,
stuff
have-
up already.
have-
It's like mid-November.
Exactly. Yeah, for Christmas time.
I mean, I like Christmas. I'm a big fan of
Isn't
Christmas.
it? I think it's like 42
It's
days. 40 days.
41 days to Christmas.
40.
Yeah, Christmas is like one of my favorite times of year. I genuinely think it's just like the best thing. But
Yeah.
I would not put my decorations up before December
Gotta be-
1st. I think.
Gotta be done. We had nothing to do this weekend.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
What did I
cool.
do this
So,
weekend?
yeah. Last time we all played. I'm assuming everyone's managed to log in. Yeah, looks like everyone's on here.
Yeah.
So last time you guys played, we had a little bit of an adventure. Again, kind of making your way around the town of Botford, where you've been sent by the Lords of Israel. You've kind of began to like unwind some of the threads of what's been going on in this town for the last 30 years and why nobody's kind of come back from it. You set some dwarves free. You've found what you found out to be an abyssal anchor, which is a way of like channeling an archdemon's power through the material plane. You managed to destroy it, kill the person that was left to tell you what it was all about, and then made your way through the town square, where you found what looked to be another ritual being set up in the centre of the town square around a large statue. You fought some cultists. Some of you took a bit of a bigger lump than others, but you managed to kind of disrupt whatever ritual it looked like they were trying to put together there. You interrogated a couple of the people. Brannon went on a bit of a murder hobo rage. Standard stuff, you know. Um, but you found out the location of all of the anchors that were in the town, or all the anchors that were expected to be in the town. You had a little bit of like justification of the disciple being this Axorus figure that you've heard the name of a couple of times, this black-eyed figure, and you returned to the Haggard Hare Inn
For a nap.
for a little long rest. You yeah, managed to lock yourselves in the basement of it because you still held the key and locked yourselves in there, and all did manage to have a long rest. Um, so we kind of pick up. I think I added. Did I add the time on from the long rest? Don't think so. So yeah, I mean, if you guys were specifically only going to sleep for 8 hours, you're going to be waking up at about like 3:30 in the morning. If you were just sleeping till the sun comes up, which is possible, then it'll be slightly later.
Well, I'd like to sleep just before the sun comes up.
I
Like,
believe mine was a long rest because I've done a long rest.
Yeah, it was definitely a long rest. It's just whether you guys are getting up exactly after the 8 hours is done, at which point you guys are up at like 3:30 in the morning. Or if you're
I
waiting
will
till later on in the day.
I will sleep in, if allowed, because I'm lazy. But I don't want to sleep in too early, so maybe getting up at like 6 o'clock or something. Assuming sunrise is like 7, maybe, or I don't know what time sunrise.
Uh, yeah, probably not far off at the moment with that.
Yeah, so I get up. You know, like there's like before sunrises, it starts to get light, but the sun's not actually risen, as it were.
Yeah, yeah,
I get up that time,
yeah. You're probably looking at about 6 o'clock.
and I'm going to scrabble on top of the roof and meditate for that hour.
Yeah. Is anybody else doing anything when they awake?
I'm just gonna sit there. I was gonna do. I was gonna Can I just like? Can I like sharpen my dagger?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah, just sharpen my dagger for like an hour.
That's gonna be one hell of a sharp dagger. That's absolutely doable.
Does that mean that it gets it turns into a +1 dagger?
Not quite.
Oh,
Not
That's a
quite.
okay.
lot of sharpening.
That would be. I mean, yeah, that would be some pretty damn good sharpening.
If it's sharpening, surely it does slashing damage now.
Oh, he's onto something.
I'm assuming all he does slashing damage. So,
I think. Yeah, I think it does. I think that daggers do piercing damage normally, don't they?
oh well, there you go then.
I think.
In case anything happens, anyone's watching me, my meditation is sort of coinciding with the sunrise, and the first ray of sun that sort of hits me as the sun rises is like the end of my meditation cycle, as it were, meditation period. And so the second the first sunrise has hit me from the roof, I'm going to come back down again and cheerily, morning everyone, as I come back into the pub.
Is there no coatless done while this is happening?
If you're having a look, you can make a perception check.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see any go past or anything in that kind of hour that everyone's doing whatever they do in the morning, having a little snack, you know. Yeah, you don't spot any cultists walking past the area or anything like that. Yeah. So yeah, the
Then
morning
what
is
do?
yours.
Just sat there.
There are bodies in the there are bodies in the inn from the cultists you fought. Yeah.
I'm guessing I can't see the manor or the other place to see if the body's just still laying there.
No, definitely not from here. They're like half a town away from where you are. So yeah, it's quite a distance to try and see from ground level at that point. And there are certainly buildings in the way. So what would you guys like to do? What's the plan?
We want to find this anchor at the inn, right?
Oh yeah, I suppose before I go down off the roof, once I've done like I don't have my camera on, I'm just still snacking on some pizza. But like I kind of like as the raise hit me, like I do like some sort of I don't know arm gesture, get up, stretch from my meditation, and I'm gonna have a quick brief look around from the top of the inn before I come back down.
Yeah,
Do
sure.
do I
Make a
see any
perception
sort of?
check. Make a perception check.
Yeah. I would if I can open my character sheet and press the button. Perception. It's too dark still.
Yeah, you certainly don't spot anything from where you are.
Okay. Well, a comment that says, morning everyone, all cheery and lovely, and I will say that I didn't spot anything as well. Like, I'll be like, oh, I didn't. I was just up there. I didn't see anything. So I don't really know where I want to go. Any ideas? Well, you big man.
Big man is muted.
Oh, sorry, I was doing something.
I was thinking anyone but me was like a big man.
Oh no,
Let's just go for
Pardon?
Little John sort of thing.
I was not going for a little John sort of thing. I was going entirely for Sean, given that he wasn't here last time, right? So I thought it's if you can,
We didn't realise
I-
actually fell asleep.
I was talking to someone. I didn't hear the question. I was talking to someone.
Oh right, sorry. So I said I was just asking what we should do.
Don't
And I
mind,
said,
really.
I asked you what you thought we should do.
I don't really mind what we do.
What would you like to do?
Explore more of the town.
Did you get a chance to watch the recap?
No, I didn't.
Right. Okay. So in case you missed it because it's from earlier, but you might be talking to somebody. There are these pillars. Were you there when we had the pillars or not? I can't remember.
Yes.
Yeah. So you remember the pillar? There are two more of them left, basically. One of them is located somewhere near this inn that we're currently staying in, and one of them is located near some high-rise buildings, which I think is about 20 or 30 minutes walk away, maybe slightly less.
Okay.
We've got to find. Ideally, I think our plan is as a group is to find them and just destroy them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's get the tower near us then.
Yeah, we don't know where it is. We just know it's near here.
Mm-hmm.
I suggest we let's just scout around the inn itself and nearby area, looking for any of these purple veins, right?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. The purple veins kind of lead you, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, who is leading this scouting then? Who's taking the lead on that?
No, I'm quite happy to, unless anyone else wants to.
lead.
Yeah,
I
go on
can
then,
lead.
Brannon.
Good, Brandon.
Make a survival check for me to try and follow the tracks of these veins. Oh, what a man! Yeah. So you can kind of recall from when you were near the other anchor that it's not that there isn't these veins anywhere else, but just the concentration of them just massively increases the closer to one of these anchors you seem to get. And you use this knowledge quite well to actually follow the track of an anchor, to follow the track of these veins slightly north of where you are, and you kind of start making your way through a few of these streets, Are you guys moving stealthily or just going for it?
Yeah, I'm certainly gonna go stealthily.
Yeah, I will.
I'll try
Yeah.
go stealthy.
If I push a button, I'll request a stealth check from everyone. Oh, Brandon, what a man!
I am one with the shadows.
He is
Um,
a
if
sneaky boy.
if possible, I'll take the high line as well, like across the buildings and stuff.
Yeah, you've managed that before, so that's doable. Erin, can you make a stealth check for me, mate? Just click the little dice on the chat.
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh, great.
Rolls a 4, still gets above 10. Nice. Yeah, I mean, you guys managed to kind of very, very nimbly kind of dart between alleyways and stay behind cover for the most part of your journey. Kind of with Brannon taking the lead on this tracking as he makes his way along. It's probably 5 minutes of this travel before you start to hear what sounds like some voices up ahead. You can't quite see where they're coming from, but you certainly hear a number of voices up ahead. What do you guys want to do?
Can I try and listen to see if I can discern the sort of rough number of voices, whether there's like, a group of different voices or
Yeah,
a smaller number?
make a perception check for me. Awesome. Wow. Brandon's doing good today. From what you can hear, it seems like there's around 3 individuals, the voices you can hear, that are having this conversation. It sounds like it is just up ahead and slightly off to the side of the road you're following at the moment. But that's about all you can get from where you are. But yeah, like listening for a second, it certainly sounds like at least 3 different voices are having this conversation. Um, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stop the rest of the party. And sort of just like hush tone whisper to them. What's our approach on anyone that's still in this town at this point?
I'm not here by the way, 'cause I'm up on the rooftops. So.
Yeah, that's cool.
I guess and do what you do best.
Aaron, muscles.
Kill them.
Hmm? Oh, right, okay, so we're just... Okay.
Well, no, that's what I'm asking. Like, I mean,
I really don't mind what we do.
I'm of the opinion at this point that it seems unless anyone proves us to the sort of contrary that anyone in this town at this point is a dipshit, I guess.
I mean, you're yet to be proved
Is it,
otherwise.
I'm guessing
so-
I'm guessing there's another one of those like pillar things.
Yeah,
I'm guessing. Yeah.
There are
Right,
two. There are
okay.
2 more, and we know where they are.
This time can Script not blow me up?
I'm not there, so you can't tell me that.
He makes no
No
promises.
promises, yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Because Scritch, see that the rest of us have stopped. Like, I know he's up above us, but
He's got pretty decent passive perception. He would have noticed you guys stop, yeah.
Yeah, I would have assumed so. Yeah, so I do stop, but from what can I see from my vantage point?
So where you are, it's actually quite easy for you to see. Just around the corner from where the party have actually stopped, you can see like a purplish glow pulsing off to the side, and you can see 3 individuals.
I point over.
There.
Yeah, I point over there and sort of give like a 3 sign and like point like around the corner and like point. I don't know, try to make some sort of like obelisk hand signal.
Yeah, I mean,
For now.
you reckon they're probably
Indeed.
only maybe 50 feet away from the turning that would get them to this group. It looks like it's some kind of crossroads set in the center here.
Okay. That's all I do, and then I sort of can I try to with my stealth check still? I guess maybe like just crawl to the edge of like the building. I guess I'm guessing the edge of the building I'm on is like where they are, right?
Not quite. They seem to be on the other side of the road from you. So you're kind of like across the street almost from where they'd be. Um, so like if you crawl to the edge of the building you get to, you'd basically be looking down at them from about 30 feet away.
Okay, well I'll go there, like somewhere there, but like yeah,
Yeah, no worries.
quietly, and I'll just wait for the rest of the party to decide to come around the corner before I jump off and
Yeah,
monk shit them.
monk shit them. Yeah, what the rest of you doing then, I guess?
Yeah, I'll take my short bow, obviously off my shoulder, and I'll ready an arrow and start approaching.
Yeah, is anybody else doing anything?
Can I
Already one of my
Yeah.
psychic blades.
can I get a javelin ready?
Yeah, of course you can. Anything for you, Mr. Gilbert?
Mr. Gilbert was on mute for that whole time.
Oh,
Mr.
that explains a
Gilbert
lot.
will go back as far as he can away
Go
from
ba-
it, hit
Okay.
to my slingshot.
Yeah, yeah.
Little hole.
I was gonna say you guys aren't currently like in view of these people.
Yeah.
So like you'd have to, if you want to attack them, you'd have to go into view of them.
I would
some
not.
point,
I would
but-
take a triple disadvantage to throw slingshots at him.
Awesome. Cool. In that case, I will activate. Hopefully, this will work. I might have to just toggle so you guys can actually see. 1 second. You guys should be able to see.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, I see. Right, yeah, I've got it.
You got it. So you're obviously you're not here. You're up
No,
on this
I'm
roof.
on there. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. So I've got, I think, initiative ready to go. So I'm gonna roll initiative for everyone.
Mhm.
You guys do get a surprise round. Because these guys have no idea. You guys rolled really well for stealth. So I will roll some initiatives.
I'm
For
gonna
these
I'm
guys.
gonna suggest that my hearing was not as good as I thought it was.
Oh god, what happened?
What makes you suggest that?
There's more than 3 people on the combat tracker.
Ah, lies.
Only 3 of them talking, obviously.
Yeah, I couldn't really think to put them
Might be
invisible.
building.
That's a lot
Should've
of
thought about that.
people.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
sure, people.
You have no idea how many are going to show up,
To be
guys.
fair, I also give the 3 signal as well.
I forgot that if they're not. I forgot that if they're not invisible, they show up on the combat tracker. That's my bad. Who knows? So, I will begin combat. Mr. Gilbert, you're up first. So there is a surprise round. Instead of you guys like having like readied actions going weird times, I'll just do this. That didn't show up. Oh, attack 11. Yeah, that misses, unfortunately. Just kind of pings past. Oh, why is this happening again? Okay. Anything else for you?
So I'm gonna go there if that works.
Yeah.
Right. 2 seconds. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah.
Is that everything? Yeah.
Oh no, I'll go in that corner to see where better see me from there.
He's hiding. What a surprise. Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
That's it, is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Awesome.
a bit less sparing with my bardic inspiration this time.
Does anyone
Um,
but anybody want to enlighten my memory a little bit? The anchor, when we destroyed it, it exploded, didn't it, the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so if I recall, we didn't have to do a lot to do it, but that was because there was no combat. Actually, you guys had to sort of beat away at it for some time. Was that right?
I don't think it was a lot of time, but it was
It was-
like a
yeah.
few rounds.
It had a little bit of a pool of health, and it did seem, because it's made out of stone, it was
Yeah,
like
yeah. I think
Could-
from
you
what I
could
recall, I
say
think we fast forwarded it
resistance.
because there was just
Yeah,
like
because there was no
yeah.
combat going on.
Yeah,
There was no reason
okay,
to
that's cool.
make you guys roll. But yeah, it took a bit of a beating to break and seemed like it was somewhat resistant to like any just regular attacks.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay. I will short bow this dude.
Cool. You are hidden, so you can advantage or whatever and sneak attack and stuff.
Mine just been a normal attack then.
Oh yeah, yours should have been a normal attack. 1 second. What was your lowest? 11 plus whatever you had, right? Oh yeah, that should have hit actually. With that, my bad. You can take 4 damage.
Bling.
But yeah, do you want to roll another d20 for me? Yeah. Okay.
I'll take that one.
That'll hit for 9 points, and you can roll sneak attack at crit damage. I think that's an option for you,
Cheers.
right? I think it lets you do that, doesn't it?
Depends what crit what sneak attack thing you're using.
Oh, then no. That's 5, and you can roll. Oh, it's doubled, right?
I can't remember what you were doing. I can't
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
you
So
were
it's
doubling
double
Cool.
double the dice.
Sweet.
So it's another 5 damage, right? Yeah, that is enough to kill him. As he just
Nice.
drops to the ground.
Wow.
You see an arrow just kind of sunk into the back of its neck, and he just falls to the ground.
I'll also gesture to the guy behind him and wails for the grave on him.
That makes sense. Here's the question: what does this specify? Is it part of the?
No, it's not. It is after.
It is an additional thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a separate thing. But that is a pretty good roll for the damage.
It is.
Yeah, he seems to take a bit of a hit from it.
Nice. Then I will. Yeah, I'm gonna take a dash action for cunning action.
Oh, straight in.
Yeah, and close down this guy here. Sit for me.
Awesome. Aaron, it's your turn.
I am Ellen. Oh. I am Aaron. Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
Aaron. Oh god, there's a person there.
There is a person there. Yeah,
Jesus.
it's one of the 3.
When I turn the corner, all I do is I pretty much throw my psychic blade at him.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, that'll hit. Do you want
Would
to?
I have sneak attack?
Yeah, because you do actually have advantage for this. Do you want to just roll another d20 to make sure it's not a 20?
Okay, hold on.
Just roll 1d20 for me. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, you can roll sneak attack damage as well. Oh, big boy damage. He's not liking it. You see these kind of blades of this psychic energy. As you throw it, it just kind of glances across the side of his chest and just leaves like a channel as it burns through.
Can I throw another one at him?
Yeah, bonus action. Do another one, yeah.
It's gonna miss.
That does miss, unfortunately, yeah.
I'm like, oh. Okay.
Okay. It's a good turn. It's a good turn. Is that everything
Yeah,
for
that's
you,
my
yeah?
turn. Yeah.
Cool. Mr. Sean,
Mm.
it is your turn.
Let's see. I'm gonna just come up here. And
Yeah.
let's see this one. I'm just gonna use the javelin on him.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, okay. That is enough to kill him.
Oh, it would be.
Also, as it turns out, it looks like actually I'm doing roll double dice, not double the dice rolled. So, you know, because that crit rolled 2d6s. Yeah, just kind of impales this guy in the chest, and he just drops to the ground with barely a sound. Anything else for you?
No.
Cool. Mr. Scritch,
Oh my
you are
god.
currently 30 feet up on a roof. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
And there's only
So-
one left.
I know, how annoying. I jump down. I think I can't jump very far.
Yeah, I mean, you could, from where you are, if you want to make like athletics check.
Well, I
See
was
how
looking at the
far
rules
you can
for
jump.
just the standard rules for jumping, which is
Yeah.
like half of my movement, half of my strength in a jump.
So yeah, you could do like a 5 foot jump.
Yeah, so I jump 1 square, and then I
Yeah.
run the rest of the way. 30 feet up. How much damage am I take if I land?
3d6.
3d6. So in that case, I'm totally going to pop my ring of enlightenment. Not enlightenment.
Yeah, so it's your reaction to do that. So
Oh, is it?
it does take. Yeah, casting Featherfall is a reaction.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I might as well just use Slayfall instead. Yeah, whatever. I use Slayfall.
Oh,
Whatever.
do you have Slowfall now?
Yeah, yeah. The
Damn.
ring of enlightenment
Yeah.
is now knackered because Slayfall's just bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You just I can't roll high enough for you to even take damage at that point. So
No, I Slayfall, and then I am going to go. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
yeah, you can
35.
reach him.
Yeah,
You can
40
definitely
over
reach him.
there. Uh,
That'll hit. That's 10 points of bludgeoning damage. You have a crusher feat. I can't remember what it does.
it can.
just thought I'd say it because I can't remember what it
Yeah,
does.
but it's just not very good. I think it pushes them back 10 feet.
Moves people, doesn't it? I think, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
and then there's crit, like things that happen when you crit, but I haven't
Right,
critted
okay.
for ages. Yeah, you can move
Yeah,
them
that
5
makes sense.
feet. It's actually not useful here because I'm going to then hit with flurry of blows.
Okay.
No, just yeah, flurry of blows.
Go for it. Mark off a key point. You can roll some attacks. Yeah, that'll hit. 7 points. That is exactly his hit points.
Oh, what a waste! I try to work out everything. Unarmed strike with
Yeah, that's
flurry of blows.
to be
Unarmed strike
fair.
was
If you didn't roll max damage on
yeah,
the
yeah,
dice,
exactly.
it
Yeah.
wasn't enough. So it was the right call, I think.
Well done.
Is that non-lethal from you? I assume.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So I do that. It's like those punches that I'm pretty sure don't ever work. People used to do at school, where like your middle finger's out a little bit.
You do what?
And,
A
like,
1 inch punch.
no, like your middle finger's
Oh,
like out a little
yeah,
bit, like a you know exactly what I mean. It's like a stupid idea, but it's that right into the temple.
Yeah. Knocks it, and he
I,
just falls flat to the ground.
and then I turn to Brandon and say, "Oh, that was easy. Combat over."
Anything else for you?
Nope. I'm just gonna look smug for the
Yeah,
next
wait
six.
for the XP.
Yeah. There's nobody else around, so
Obviously, yeah. Cool. You guys managed to deal with all of that in that entire surprise round. So the fact of the matter is, nobody has any idea you're here. So it's back round to Mr. Gilbert's turn.
Okay. I can't see anything, right? Is that rubble underneath me? Or mushrooms?
No, there's some mushrooms that are growing in the area.
Big mushroom.
Big mushrooms.
Can I kind of put like my pipe of bread right over my head and take a hide action?
Yeah, sure.
Honestly, thought he was going to eat one.
Yeah, I thought it was a chance. Yeah, make a stealth check for me.
Eat stuff off the floor? I'm hiding on the floor in the mushroom patch. Yeah, mushroom.
Cool. You duck down into a mushroom patch.
I'm dashing down into a mushroom shape as well.
Right, okay. Makes sense.
And that is it.
Cool.
I am Gilbert the mushroom.
Mr. Brannon, is there anything you'd like to do? The
Yeah.
courtyard you're in seems to fall pretty silent after this happens.
I will take a step back and I will try and use my short bow on the anchor.
Yeah, you should be able to attack it.
Thanks.
Yeah, that hits. And it's going to do a little bit of damage to it. again, like where it's like solid stone, you see the arrow and it does hit and it snaps as it does. But it does seem to have made a little like chip into some of it. You see a small like flash of this purplish energy as you hit it.
Nice.
Cool. Aaron, it's your turn. Anything you want to do?
Is he muted?
Cormac.
Cormac.
Oh, he's downstairs behind me, apparently.
Oh,
It's your turn, dude.
Hi, sorry, I'm back now.
apology accepted. It is your turn, mate. Currently, you don't see any people in the courtyard around you. Brannon has just shot an arrow at the anchor that is kind of sat here above this pool of energy. He's making an attack. You should be able to target the anchor as well. It is a targetable thing.
I did.
Oh, it hasn't rolled an attack apparently. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that hits. For 6 points of damage. And you do see as this psychic blade kind of pierces through and slightly like bursts out the other side of this anchor. There is a bit more of a noise from the anchor as you hear quite an audible like crack that kind of echoes through the silent courtyard. You can see on the exit wound used as a strange term here, but there is like a large shatter pattern that seems to have appeared on the anchor itself.
Ooh. Well, okay.
Yeah, I don't know why that's being weird.
Oh, well, I've missed.
Yeah, that one, however, you kind of throw it and it hits in the same kind of space, and the energy is just kind of absorbed by this anchor.
Right.
Anything else for you, mate?
Uh, I'm just gonna, like, move here, behind the big guy.
Makes sense. Cool.
It's my turn.
Nice. Cool. Whose turn is it? 1 second. Oh. Sean's turn.
Me.
It is Sean's turn. Correct.
Right.
Sean, your turn. What would you like to do?
Hmm. 10. Oh, they're both 25 feet. That's 40. I'm gonna go here. Can I try, like, listen through the wall?
Yeah, sure. Make a perception check.
Man,
You don't hear anything through the wall. Like you're not hearing any noises or anything.
I'm so broken by Adventures League. Anytime anyone says make a perception check, I just want
With
to
your
say,
eyes?
is it with my eyes?
Yeah. Bloody Adventurers League. At least something good came out of it. It's fine.
It's a meme.
The memes. That's what it's worth. It's good. Anything else for you, Mr. Sean?
No.
You're all good, yeah? Awesome.
Yeah.
Mr. Scritch.
Yeah, if I was to estimate very roughly the sort of like, size of the explosion from last time, how big was it?
You would guess anything within probably about 10 feet of it had
10
to
feet.
make a save.
But I'm going to just run even further from where I was because I'm a bit hesitant to get hit by it again. What was I can throw it one button? I'm going to just chuck a throwing wing at it.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, that'll hit. For some damage. Oh,
I don't know what happened there. I think I pressed crit. I hit the damage
must
button by
have clicked the
accident.
damage
Ignore
button.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah,
What's the rules on a crit hit?
Wait, what?
If I critted the first one, so
Yes.
how does a crit work?
It just rolls. It just rolls double the damage dice.
What does the throwing wings do normally? Is it just 1d4 damage?
1d4 normally.
Oh,
Yeah.
what? That is the worst weapon I've ever seen in my life. Oh, I didn't click it again. Sorry. I just I tried
Keep
to I,
throwing things.
I tried to minimize it. Yeah. I do 7 damage. Sorry.
I've just had a cat jump in front of my screen, so I can't actually see. 1 second. Let me just get rid of
Did you
these.
rearrange your flat, by the way?
Yeah, I'm in a different place again because we had to
No.
put up a Christmas tree.
Were you where
Uh,
the Christmas tree was normal?
I was where the Christmas tree
Yeah,
is.
yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, sorry. What was your question?
It's just 7 damage. That was it.
Yeah. Just does seven,
Yeah.
and it doesn't seem to take the full 7 damage because it is a physical attack on it.
Okay.
Anything else?
Unarmed strikes. Nope. I won't be doing any unarmed strikes. No, thank you.
Cool. Uh, uh, you guys see as one of these cultists seems to step his way out of the building here. It looks like he was investigating the noise. He kind of starts running in this direction. He's going to take his action to dash. Gets in range with Brannon. One seems to come out of this doorway up here as well. And he doesn't do that. He is going to take action to cast a spell at the individual he can see, which
That'd
is
be me.
the Kenku. So
Yeah.
he just brings up his hand and he's going to cast Eldritch Blast at you,
Oh no.
which is a natural 1.
Oh, that's alright.
Brilliant. Yeah, so that misses. And this guy is just going to action to dash up to here. Brings us back round to start of initiative with Mr. Gilbert, who is currently a mushroom.
We'll go out of mushroom position and throw a slingshot and then go back into mushroom position.
Yeah, so you can have
Mushroom
advantage because you are hidden. So it might cancel out to just straight roll, yeah.
Oh, why couldn't that have been a 1 then?
It does hit, however,
Eee.
for 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Back
He-
in the mushroom spot.
And yeah, annoyingly, you can't hide this turn anymore.
I know I can't hide.
But
Someone might get confused and attack someone else instead of me thinking I'm a mushroom.
is that everything for you, mate?
Yeah.
Cool. Fine. Mr. Brannon, it is your turn.
Hi. Yeah, I'll drop my short bow down and just pull, sort of take my rapier out from its scabbard and take a swing at this dude.
Poke, poke. Oof. That does not hit.
No. And yeah, I'll just stay in combat with him.
Okie dokie. Um, you get joined by this wonderful cultist here who comes out of this building, who is going to rush towards you, Brandon, and he's going to swing a scimitar towards you for an attack total of 8,
Nice.
which does not hit. But he feels real good about himself, and that's all that matters. Erin, that makes it your turn, mate. What are you going to do?
I am Erin.
Yes, you are. I agree.
I proper like launch at this guy.
It's a good spring in your step there, yeah, as you dash over.
And I go,
Yeah, that definitely hits. And even with the 1 on the damage die roll, that is enough to kill him. As this kind of blade of psychic energy bursts through his chest.
wait, hold on. Would I still get sneak attack if I threw my dagger, my other dagger at this one?
Yes. Yes. 'Cause
What,
a
with psychic blades?
sneak
Yeah.
attack just requires it to be a finesse weapon, or it's a finesse or ranged weapon.
Yeah.
And your psychic blades do count as weapons.
Why did I roll this?
I mean, the whole class would just not work, would it? If it didn't
Yeah.
work
Yeah.
that way.
But that
I
does
think-
unfortunately miss.
I rolled on the same person that I just killed.
Well,
I think.
it still misses.
Okay, that's fine.
But yeah, that
So
does
it just
miss, unfortunately.
like just goes straight into the wall and disintegrates.
Yeah, you just see the blade as you throw it, just kind of bursts against the wall into this kind of shower of these kind of light blue sparkles. It's very pretty, but ineffectual. Is that everything for you, mate?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are treating me with the nat ones, really, aren't you? This cultist up here kind of steps out of this building and spots a couple of you. And more than likely is going to take a bit of blast towards this rogue, this human. He can see ahead of him here. So he shoots an eldritch blast in your direction. That is a natural 20.
Nice.
So that is a crit. 17 points of force damage.
Nice.
Sorry. My bad. And you can see he kind of brings up and this large bolt of force kind of knocks into your shoulder and almost is enough to like send you toppling over you know over onto your butt, but not quite. You kind of keep your retain your posture and stay standing. This cultist here steps out of this building and he sees a halfling and is going to go try and stab him.
It's just a mushroom.
No, he was a mushroom last turn, so it's fine. He's not a mushroom this turn. It's a 14, which does hit. So he takes 6 points of slashing damage as he kind of brings the scimitar down across your back, where you weren't paying enough attention behind you. Another one steps out of this doorway here and starts to make its way towards Scritch, and he's going to just bonus action dash to close the gap. Sean, it's your turn. What would you like to do? You are muted.
Can I
Hi.
activate rage?
You would like to rage?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Rah. Exciting. Don't forget you have got reckless if you want to use it to give you
Yeah.
advantage.
Sorry.
You can roll a second attack if you would like to be reckless this turn. That does hit. For a pretty considerable amount of damage, as you kind of cleave part of this cultist off, and he falls to the ground in just a bloody mess.
Wait. No, I can't do 2 attacks with this. Wait, I forgot.
It is only one attack a turn for
Yeah.
you at the moment.
Okay, cool.
Next level up, you
Alright.
get two
Getting there.
attacks.
I'll move here then for now.
Is that everything? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Scritch, what would you like to do?
Yeah, just gonna have to bash this guy now that he's run up to me. Just gonna have to donk him. I didn't know why I did that for. I
Oh,
pressed
was
one
it on
button.
disadvantage?
Um,
Was it meant to be versatile?
Yeah,
Hits either way. Do you want to roll a 1d8 plus 3 for me? We'll do that as the damage. I assume you wanted to do it two-handed.
I did. I pressed. I think I pressed control rather than shift.
Yeah.
Because they're next to each other on the keyboard. 7
Yep, so he
damage.
takes 7 points of damage. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop a key point to flurry of blows.
Okay. That misses, unfortunately. That one, however, will hit. Which is enough to knock him unconscious.
Yeah, this time it's a throat punch.
Yeah. You kind of see him kind of grab at his throat as he slumps down to the ground.
Then I'll take a second to assess the battlefield, how things are going. And I'll run down here.
Yeah. Cool. Is that everything?
Yeah.
Awesome. A cultist is gonna pop out of this door here and pop his way into this into combat here, and he's gonna take a swing. Ooh, who does he fancy? Let me just find out who he fancies fighting. 1 second. Yeah, he likes the look of the rogue.
Nice.
So he's gonna swing his scimitar. For 2 points of slashing damage, as he does manage to kind of just connect slightly with like your shin, and you just get a little bit of a nick of an attack against it. Nothing too serious. You've had worse. This fella, however, has just lost his targets, so runs his way out here, and yeah, he's gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast towards Erin.
Why
For
me?
8
What?
points of force damage, which does 8
Oh.
points of force damage.
Oh, you've got that as well. That's pretty cool.
And then this guy is just going to charge in. And I suppose I'll roll a d6 here as well. Yeah, and he goes for Brandon as well. For what it's worth, genuinely am rolling this. I'm not making that up. Just in case you think I'm being a shit.
I do not mind.
But yeah, he comes in and he swings his scimitar, and it does 6 points of slashing damage. So he kind of brings it, and this one you feel. This one he kind of brings it across part of your side, and you feel it kind of cut into you. Yeah, not the most fun you've ever had, to be honest.
I'll use.
I've been at worse parties.
Disengage action.
Disengage action, yeah. Cool. So no opportunity attacks against you this round.
Can I move and do a spell and then move a bit more?
Yeah, of course you can.
Sorry. 10,
So you can split up your movement however you kind of want.
He looks a bit hurt.
There's a healing word on Mr. Brannan.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice, isn't it? Is that level 2 healing word?
Yeah, my top level. He's near dead.
Whoa! Yeah, I mean
Mid.
he was a little bit hurt, but yeah, Brannan, you feel like a wave of a wave of health rush over you. Uh,
I mean, fair.
awesome. Is that everything for you?
That's at that door now.
Yeah. Brannon, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Cool. I will just take my rapier to the guy that's next to Sean.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that misses, unfortunately.
That's cool.
10 is not enough.
Then I will disengage and close down this fucker.
Oh, what a wimp.
Oh, you want to move that far away?
This guy just hit me for 17 damage, man. I'm going for him.
He did do a pretty significant lump of damage against Brandon. Erin, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I am Erin, and I am not injured, and I'm not dead.
I mean, you are injured, to be clear. You are.
Where do you guys
clear.
run to? Are you guys scared?
Brannon ran up here. Scritch ran down here to help.
Do I get sneak attack?
Yes, you will. you hit.
Yay.
Yeah, that'll hit for 5 points of psychic damage, and you can roll your sneak attack. Oh,
Nice.
little bit of overkill, but he's dead.
Hold on. Wait, so does that mean... Oh, right, okay. Yeah, never mind then.
He had 4 hit points left.
So,
You've moved 15 feet, so yeah.
does that... Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you can't run away.
Yeah, that will hit. 7 points of psychic damage. Nice. Yeah,
Nice
pretty
work,
good
Gary.
going.
That's my turn.
Awesome. 1 second, sorry. Cool. Nice. Right, who's next? Who's next? I just realised the character sheet was missing something. Oh, it's this dude. How convenient. The guy that was missing something. So this dude, he's been closed down by the two of you now, and he kind of looks towards the two of you that are in front of him, and is gonna try his hand at something. You see him bring up his hands, and he almost starts to do the same motions from what he's done before, with this Eldritch Blast. But instead, you see this kind of bright orange flame begin to form in front of him, and he is going to cast Burning Hand.
He's too far away for me to do what I wanted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I need to be 60 feet. He's 70.
Yeah, so he's going to cast Burning Hands, centered right here, on the two of you. So I need you both to make dex saves for me. And apparently he needs to make a dex save as well. Yeah, Aaron, do you want to click that little button in the chat for me to make a dex save?
Oh, what? Oh, I'm in fire.
Aaron!
I'm in
He's
fire.
disappeared. Because if he has, I'll click the button for him.
Hello?
You're
I can hear
speaking.
I can hear him.
You're speaking.
Aaron?
I think Jake's pitch is frozen.
Is anybody
Jake,
else here?
Jake.
Jake, are you there?
Jake.
Oh, no.
You've lost connection
why.
to the server.
Just
Hmm.
let me know when you guys can hear me again.
I can hear you, but I'm not sure you can hear us.
Yeah.
You can hear us? I don't know what's going on.
He still hasn't clicked the button though.
Jake, you're a wanker.
No, I have been... I am trying to click the button.
Yeah, no, it
Okay,
gave me that
finally
notification.
worked. Oh, hello.
I was like,
People, yay!
Sam, why are you saying that stuff
You
about
guys can
him?
hear me.
Because he is a wanker.
Yeah, so both of you do succeed the save. Which means you are going to just take half damage. So you each take 5.
Bye, Jake.
Someone kick Jake.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Yeah, both of you guys succeeded your save. So you just take 5 points of fire damage each from this burning hands. And that is all he is going to do.
Get ready. I'm up next.
Where's this cultist? Oh, this one. Yeah, he's going to just try and punch Scritch. Well, not punch. He's going to try and stab him with a scimitar. For a 10 total, which misses.
Yeah.
And then is it Sean? Yeah. Then it's Sean.
Me.
What would you like to do, Sean?
I'm gonna move down here.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my axe.
Are you going to do reckless?
I am gonna do reckless.
Okay. Nice. That hits. For 9 points of damage. Which is exactly enough to kill this guy. Sean is a machine.
Indeed.
Absolutely destroying these guys. Cool. Anything else you want to do?
I'll move up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that everything, yeah?
Yes, everything.
Awesome. Mr. Scritch. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna just eventually versatile. If it hits, it's supposed to be versatile. So just ignore that.
Yeah,
Does it hit?
yeah. It does hit, so you can roll. Yeah, whatever you like. It's a D8, isn't it? D8 plus 3.
Yeah.
For 9 points of damage.
I
Which
push him
is
back.
well, it's
Oh.
his hit points, so he's unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Cultists, as it turns out, are squishy.
Then just casually move up to here.
Just a quick jolly, yeah. Cool.
Oh, so
So,
wait,
Mr.
hang on a second. No, wait a second. Go back 5. Go back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Halfway along, as I'm running along, I see this guy here.
You do see a
And-
guy there, yeah.
So I am just going to stand like here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, I'll just close them down, whatever. Screw it. I'm quite healthy. If I close them down, can I do my bonus action unarmed strike?
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh, yeah, do that then. That sounds
Yeah.
way better.
Nice. Yeah, that hits for 7 points of damage. Anything else for you?
I think that's quite enough.
Fantastic. It's his turn to retaliate.
Oh, actually, has that what attack does punching do?
Bludgeoning.
Oh, I push him back 5 spaces.
Perfect. He goes back
And
5
then-
feet.
And then I'm going to just, like, I don't know, run up here. 5 seconds. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
So that was 35
40.
feet. So
Oh, 35 is it? 35.
50. So 50
So-
you can get to here.
How vertically can I get with 50? So,
Yeah, you have 15 feet of movement left.
oh yeah, 15. So, yeah, whatever. I'll just be annoying and run away for a bit.
Is that everything for you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. He's going to step where you were and shoot an Eldritch Blast in your direction. For 16, which does 10 points of damage. So you take 10 points of force damage. As
Ouch.
this blast kind of hits you in the back as you start to run away. Mr. Gilbert, it's your turn. On round 5 of this wonderful combat. What a surprise. That misses, unfortunately.
Didn't even get hit or do a little one on it.
Yeah. Scritch, you are healed 6 points as this wave of healing washes over you.
Hopefully
Nice.
that door bit won't let me.
Oh, that's fine. There you go.
That's fine. Yeah. That'll do.
Fair enough. Brannon, it's your turn.
Nice.
What would you like to do?
I'll just take a swing of my rapier at this dude.
Makes sense. Oh man,
Negative.
that's not going to hit, unfortunately.
That's cool. I'll let Aaron have a go then.
Hey, it's not going well for you really today, is it? Actually,
Yeah, I'm Aaron.
that's not at all. I think you had what, a nat 20 to start with, and there's all been 4s and 5s.
I've rolled 2 nat 20s, so.
I am
Okay,
Aaron.
I'll let you off then. You are Aaron, correct. And Aaron
I'm
does
Aaron.
damage.
Aaron does damage.
Aaron does do damage. Aaron also has sneak attack if Aaron would like to use sneak attack.
Aaron would like to use
Aaron
Whoa,
rolls
sneak attack.
max
Aaron.
damage on sneak attack. That is enough to kill that guy.
By how much?
By double his remaining hit points.
Oh, fun.
Do you have any description you'd like to give us on how you kill him?
I kind of like just. I kind of just stab him.
Just stab him. That's fine. We'll take a stab. Is that everything for you, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Sure. It's your turn.
I stab him in a vital organ or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I am going to. Well, I wasted movement there. I'm gonna run down here.
Yeah.
Reckless.
Swing.
Let's go.
It does just hit. For 4 points of slashing damage. I think it's slashing, isn't it, from that? Yeah. You bring your axe down onto him. Anything else for you, mate?
No.
Awesome. Mr. Scritch, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I'll just dash up to this dude and then just, donk him.
Makes sense. That does indeed donk him.
Yep. So, he's badly injured. I'm really pissed off at him, so I'm going to just burn another key point just to hit him, even though there's basically no point. Oh no, I'll push him back 5.
You do push him back 5 feet.
No, I won't push him back 5 feet. I won't push
That's
him back
fine.
5 feet, yeah. That was a low blow, as it were.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to flurry of blows him on his face for...
Sense. Yeah, that hits. And so does that. Which is enough to knock him
Yeah,
unconscious.
so I low blow him, and then I just elbow him with both my elbows, like 1, 2.
Yeah, awesome. And yeah, he drops to the ground again, unconscious here, and yet again a quiet kind of fills the space around you. And because I'm not good at hiding things, there is nothing left on the initiative to show up. So I will end combat there, and give you guys some XP, I suppose.
You better.
Uh,
After that, so much hard work I did. So much hard work.
You killed some things. You killed a fair few things. So yeah, you'll get 270 XP. And yeah, the crossroads you're in kind of falls quiet. What do you guys do?
Brandon sort of walked back down to join the rest of the group down in this sort of main bit there. And I was sort of like holding at my chest where that force damage hit me hard, that Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
I'll just
And
sort of
yeah.
like spit down onto the ground, like it's like blood, like really thick in the spit, like it's like this sort of blood where I'm obviously like bleeding at the moment. I'll just sort of turn and point to the anchor and go, just ask Scritch if he's up for destroying another one of these.
Yeah, but let's patch you up first. And I'll pass you my potion of healing.
Oh, way too generous.
You're injured.
I mean, this is true. He is injured. We should be able to send items.
Yeah, I'm just doing it now.
Although to be fair, I don't know if my potions of healing actually
The man.
bloody
Yeah,
work.
I see. I apologise that I couldn't help out more. but I had to keep these guys down the bottom occupied.
I mean,
I
you
didn't have out directly with your people.
you defeated more than anybody else.
So these are all just unconscious.
There's a few of them scattered around that are unconscious. Yeah, a few of them are like cleaved in two from Sean. A few of them have holes in them from Erin, but a few of them are just kind of napping.
To be fair, also, if you wish to say at any point that any particular enemy that I've killed, either these or someone more meaningful, isn't like I try to I'm always trying to knock them unconscious or just beat them up with my fists and sticks. But if I happen to like beat them up too hard and they die, like that could happen.
Oh, don't worry, I have that in mind.
I'm certainly putting a little bit more, should we say, a little bit more force, and a little bit less training ground into these fights. The more the fights go on, if that makes sense. I'm still not trying to kill anybody, but like I'm
Yeah,
certainly not just going through the motions.
Yeah.
Because I've realised how hard these guys hit, and they really want to kill me. I'm not used to that.
I really risk, Rich, that you would have poured that down my throat rather than let me administer it to myself.
Wow, did you roll really badly?
I rolled 2
Pretty
ones.
badly.
Oh, shucks. Sorry.
It's fine.
I will say that I could do it, but I actually think that Aaron's blades will probably do more damage than my
Yeah, they
my throwing wings aren't very effective, to be honest.
The blades are also like an unlimited resource, right?
What's
That
an
they
unlimited
are.
resource? I wouldn't know. How do I know that? Yeah, exactly. Talking of which, can I like wander around and try and pick up my one that I threw earlier? Or is
Yeah,
that-
you can pick up the one that you threw. It looks possibly like a little bit chipped almost from where it impacted, but it seems in good enough condition that you'd be able to use it still.
Cool.
Aaron's going for it, and you
I'm
see
staying
again
away.
this kind of blade impacts through the anchor again and kind of erupts out the other side with this kind of loud cracking noise. Oh,
How is your health looking, old Brannon?
I'm fine, man.
I've got a couple more heals left in me.
and that will also hit.
I'm good.
And you can see like this anchor at this point is looking almost entirely covered in this spider web of like cracks and everything. It looks like like the energy kind of pouring out of these cracks. It almost looks like it's ready to burst with the amount of damage it's taken.
I'm hiding while he's doing that.
But that doesn't seem to do any damage. Just misses, throws it wide.
I turn back around and I can like spin attack and throw this one at it.
Throw one more. Yeah, it had one hit point left. And yeah, you kind of you do get one last hit on this. And there's this large kind of explosion of this energy that goes out. The bodies that were next to it are kind of flung up against various walls and towards you guys, as the anchor itself is destroyed, and you just see like this residual pool of the purple energy kind of slowly begin to seep back into the ground below. But there is that same kind of like bright purple flash, just none of you are stood right next to it this time. Yeah. That's about all that happens there, but you seem to have destroyed another one of these anchors.
Woo! Off to the next one.
High rises.
Should we take a rest first? I know, like some of us are like, I know I just wasted a healing potion on you, but some of us are fairly injured, so I don't know.
Long rest or short rest?
I say wasted only because if you take a short rest, if you take a short rest, then it was a waste of giving it to you. But I'm happy to swallow that to take a short rest. Actually, in hindsight,
Wow, I also did a heal.
I was going to say, Mr. Gilbert did just do a healing spell
I missed that as well.
as well.
Wouldn't have been
Yeah,
healed.
so I mean, I'm kind of good.
Okay, I've only got one key point left, but I'm not very injured. And to be honest, the key points are kind of like icing on the cake. That fight was a lot of bad guys, and we breezed through it fairly injured, fairly easily. I know that you got injured, but like Sean's completely uninjured, and Aaron and I only took a little bit of damage.
I've
Uh,
kept most of my spells. What?
you kept most of your spells. Well, okay, fine. Let's just go for it then. If people want to do that, so that's fine.
I
I
think
did
so.
do one big heal on Brannon, but I've still got 2 level 3s and 2 level 1s.
Okay, cool. I personally do love a short rest, but but it's like just because that's my character like short rests a lot. But that's absolutely fine if you want to carry on going. We can totally carry on going.
As well, quickly, for any money or healing potions they may have.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of bodies, so if you want to check all of them, that's going to take up a small amount of time.
How long was he beating that post up for?
Uh, only about 20 seconds.
I'll just search these ones down here.
Yeah, make an investigation check for me. I was gonna say you find a couple of loose like copper in their pockets. You can add 6 copper coins to your
I'll use
currency.
pebbles to use my sling.
Yeah, nothing else though.
Okay.
Uh,
Let's move on to the next bit.
I say to you once you've looted them that we took a dignity. We need to take their money as well.
I never picked up the money when it was that. I'll see if there's any healing potions.
Oh, sorry, I thought you took the money. Sorry, I misheard. In that case,
I was thinking of using them for pebbles.
Yeah, no, that's all good. It's all good. I say nothing then. I don't mind. Like, as long as no, I'll do that anyway. And then if you can tell me you didn't take any money, and I'll be like, oh, sorry, my apologies. Cool. Yeah, should we go to the high rises?
If they had money, I would have probably taken it, but they only had copper, so.
There's 4 here that aren't dead. Taking their dignity is one thing.
Do what you wish.
We're going straight to the high rises now, yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
If you want to sit some throats while we're walking, Brannon?
No, as long as we're going straight there, like, we can leave them.
What about Aaron? Is he going to kill any for his ring god?
No.
Sean, are you going to crush any skulls?
Yeah.
Alright, Gilbert, you got a bloodlust going on here.
I like how everyone's like, no, not kill you, and Sean's like, yeah,
I was
Yeah.
playing it.
Gilbert's
killing is
raging.
fun.
Gilbert doesn't kill, but he influences people to do the killing.
Apparently so.
Doesn't.
So these high rise are, we know where they are already, right? We've seen them previously.
you've seen them from like your vantage point. They are basically the other side of town. You kind of from where you are, if you can imagine, like you're in like the slightly northwestern side of town. They are like southeastern. So like a straight line from where you are to there is about 20-25 minutes walking.
Cool.
Obviously that's slightly longer if you're being stealthy. But
Yeah, I think where we will be. I take the high road as well again.
well, don't you always?
I try to both.
Gilbert's going to just stay at the floor after he fell the first time.
Yeah, if you guys are being stealthy, I will
Hiding
ask,
in between Sean's legs.
ask you all to make a stealth check for me.
Make.
Oh dear.
Fabulous. What's it taking so long for errands?
Yeah, what's going on there?
Cormac, did you click
Oh, there we
normal
go.
on it?
There we go.
Probably what it didn't do.
Mhm.
Cool. So what's your group?
Don't worry.
Okay. Still, in general, though, that's
I've
gonna
become
lower it.
Sean's leg now.
Yeah, I mean, you guys will see what happens, I suppose. But yeah, are you just making your way kind of towards that area of buildings?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So,
So,
yeah. So, 1 second, because I think. Oh, do I not have a bloody? Cool. 1 second. Sorry, guys. So yeah, you're making your way down, kind of and you get about 20 minutes into this with your what you assume to be quite a stealthy march going on here. Um, and you actually manage to hear, Brandon, you would hear this with your passive perception because it's quite high. You hear what you think is a group of a couple of individuals up ahead. Um, how do you proceed?
I hide. There's only mushrooms. I can pretend to be a mushroom.
What's the environment like where we are at the minute?
I'll be back
It's
in a
kind of
moment.
low-lying, like single to two-story like buildings. So you're kind of making your way along streets and stuff at the moment.
Okay.
Uh,
Um, I will. I can hear something, but can't see anything. Yeah.
yes.
Uh,
You are coming up to what looks like almost like a T junction.
yeah.
And you're the stick of the T. And it seems to be you think it's coming from like to the left of you guys.
I will. I'll make a loud whistle, trying to get Scritch's attention.
Yeah. Scritch, you hear a very loud whistle.
I'll stop and look at
Yeah,
the
I'll
noise.
sort of like point. I'll sort of point ahead towards this junction where I can hear the voices.
I'll try and sneak forward as much as I can to get a view.
Yeah. And you kind of rush to the edge of the rooftop that you're on at the moment. And you can see what looks to be two of these kind of cloaked figures, making their way down this street, who seem to be somewhat on alert, um, like they might have just heard something.
Are they coming towards the rest of the party?
They are moving towards the T point of the junction. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I can see the rest of the party still, right? Or not?
You can't quite from where you are, but it's easy enough for you to be able to. You know where they are, and you can
So
easily move to see them.
I move back as quick as possible, and sort of give them like a hand signal which says like go back or hide type thing.
So any doorways or anything where like we could maybe duck into?
There's a building on your right that seems to have kind of an old wooden doorway that looks somewhat able to be used in the building for the most part. Seems in one piece, so you could try and duck in there if you wanted.
Yeah, I'll sort of go stand in the doorway itself, just draw with a rapier.
Um, you go to open the door. It doesn't. It seems almost slightly stuck as you try and kind of push it.
Oh, so
And it isn't
sorry,
open.
I meant was that like just a doorway I could like move. I was not trying to go into a door. I didn't know if
Oh,
there was
like high. Oh, like back up into. Oh, yeah. I mean, the doorway is slightly set back from the street,
yeah.
so you could kind of duck
I
into
was
it.
literally just looking to
I
stand
get
back
you.
so
I
we
get you.
can jump
Yeah, yeah.
them or something.
I completely get you. What is everyone else doing at that point then? Because this is definitely not a big enough doorway for all four of you to hide in.
Can I pretend to be a mushroom in a mushroom patch again?
Uh, yeah, they could. I'll get everyone to do a stealth check in a second for this, but yeah, sure, you can hide in a mushroom patch. What are Aaron and Sean doing?
Me.
Yeah.
Can I just prepare my javelin again?
Well, you're just gonna stay stood in the middle of the street with a javelin.
Oh wait, no, I'm gonna move forwards with the rest of the party.
The rest of the party are hiding.
Oh,
off
I
to
thought
the
we
side,
okay.
off to the
I
sides
thought we
of the
moved forward.
street.
So, I'll hide then as well, off the side of the street, and prepare a javelin.
Be a lamppost.
Yeah, sure.
Solid
Aaron,
lamppost.
what are you up to, Aaron?
He said he had to go somewhere again. I don't know where he is. He's not downstairs.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where he is.
And
Well,
Paper Pirates.
I will give him a second.
Is he playing Paper Pirates? Is he found
Maybe.
his way?
It sounds so much we can no longer see him.
Yeah, he's actually just completely vanished. You guys didn't know it?
He's just so secretive. He's just so hidden that we can't even see him.
He's that good.
He's very good. That we don't even know he's gone.
I am going to apologise now, but for my terribly drawn map that you guys are about to see. It's pretty
Have you
awful.
done it on your fan right now?
Oh yeah, I'm literally drawing it with the Foundry drawing tools right now, so you're welcome. All the walls are purple because I didn't even think to check how to change the color of things.
This map sounds exciting already.
It's pretty impressive.
Is it?
Let me just
Sam,
make sure this is.
Sam, I see that you committed to getting Paper Pirates yourself.
I did.
I'm gonna bring you guys into this and just let me know if it makes absolutely no sense how it's set up.
Brandon's
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Brandon's ducked in the doorway here. Gilbert's being a mushroom.
Where are the people coming from?
They seem to be coming from this direction over here. Scritch, I will put you here so that you can see. There are two individuals here.
Okay, cool.
Who come down this.
Where's everybody else?
Round the corner here.
I disappear for a second. Okay,
That's fine. They're around the corner here. In some states are hiding. Well, we don't know what Aaron's up to. He might not be hiding, but.
Let me go and find out where he is, what he's doing. Quick, one sec.
Yeah, no worries.
Here, hello.
Oh, hello. Everyone else in your group has just hidden, because there's a couple of figures coming along this.
Can I hide?
Thing. Yeah, you can hide somewhere. Where would you like to hide? How would you like to hide?
Can I
Go ahead.
go into the wall?
Go into the wall. What, just kind of slink up against the wall, yeah?
Is there any cracks in the wall?
There doesn't seem to be any cracks that are large enough for a person. There's a few like hedges and stuff that seem to be like mostly dead and like bushes and stuff, but you could probably hide behind one of those if you were wanting to hide.
Yeah, I'll hide.
Cool. I will pop you here, and we'll say there's a hedge there. I'll even draw one if you really want. Like
Yes, please.
hedge.
I want to see a drawing of a hedge. Yep, amazing.
Nice.
True. There we go. Professional D&D guys. Hedge and mushroom. Scritch, what are you up to whilst this is happening? These guys are kind of moving up this
sorry, yeah, I'm just going to I've signalled everybody else, so I'm just going to sort of crouch atop the corner of this building and just sort of wait, see what happens.
Cool. For what it's worth, you are about 60 feet up in the air, because this is like a relatively tall building that you've ended up on. Gives you a good vantage point, but it's quite high up.
The DM's making the voice higher and higher to negate your fall.
Well, he's got. I gave him a magic ring, and I feel like he should at least get some use out of it. So
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, because I've got a slow fall as well.
So
it's 200 feet tall.
So in that case, I will get those of you hiding to make a stealth check for me.
I'm sort of hiding.
You can make one as well then. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but sort of like I'm hiding 6 feet up in the air, so I probably have advantage or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I should think so.
I've only got one hand.
Fabulous.
I'm cuddling a dog currently, so I'm just gonna roll it and see how. Oh, there we go. I'm supposed to do this actually. Don't worry.
Mine's fabulous.
Or just the
A
size doesn't
2 and a
matter.
3.
It's worth in a free.
Fantastic. Yeah, you guys are not all that well hidden, apart from, well, one of you, maybe two. Yeah, two of you.
Brandon is
I'm-
the rogues are
I'm
good at
very good at
hiding.
hidden.
Yeah,
Sean's
sure.
far too big.
Well, it's fair. Everyone else is hiding behind something. Sean is just trying to hide in the open, right?
a little bit. Yeah.
I thought I was
It's the
hiding
sort
behind
of
a
It's the
lamppost.
Drax thing of just not moving.
Oh,
Yeah, he's just like bent down a little bit, like just crouched down about a foot lower than he usually is.
In the middle of a street, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is quite a
Oh,
tall gentleman. So,
I thought I said I was going to also hide behind a lamppost.
yeah. Thing
Well,
is,
you
you are a
giant.
Goliath. Lampposts are quite thin.
Oh, yeah.
So like you think you're hidden.
As
But
far as you're concerned, no one can see you, yeah.
yeah, the actual how hidden you are is not quite there. I'm gonna roll everyone's initiative, which should be some dice rolling. And I'm gonna start this up. Mr. Gilbert, you are up first.
As soon as someone comes around that corner, whoever it is, I'll hit with a slingshot to the face.
Okay, so you're just holding a slingshot, yeah?
Yeah, as soon as they appear around that corner,
Oh,
the first
God,
one
no. That's my headphones. God.
behind the
Yeah.
mushroom.
Mr. Scritch, is you up next? Is there anything you
Sorry,
would like?
I'm in a bit of a compromising position.
Have you got Doggo on you by any
Yeah,
chance?
I tried to put her down on the sofa next to me, but she didn't quite make it. And now I'm holding her bum off the sofa, like she's like sat with her bum off the sofa. And I'm holding her, but rather than her sorting herself out, she's just leaning into it more. You must move. Come on. Oh, there you go. Oh, bloody dog. Right, sorry, I'm up. I just wait.
Yeah, you holding any action at all, or?
Yeah, sure. I'll hold a throwing star action.
Yep.
For a trigger of when an allied person makes an attack on an enemy person.
Perfect. That sounds good.
And they're both in range, invisible, etc., etc., etc.
Cool. Mr. Aaron, are you doing anything?
Oh, and I attack that enemy person that's been attacked. To be
Me?
very clear.
I'll just ready a psychic blade.
Psychic Blade, yeah, what's the trigger? Just when someone comes around the corner, or?
Oh, yeah.
Okie dokie. Mr. Brannan.
I'm stood in the doorway with my rapier, so just holding action for anyone that comes adjacent to me.
Nice. And Sean.
Me.
Yeah, it is your turn.
I hope after the whistle they're just stood around the other side of the corner holding actions waiting for us.
It's entirely possible.
Can I just try like get more into position by getting more stealthy?
Sure, yeah, you can make another stealth check for me.
Get behind that lamppost.
I thought that was the one then.
Now, you feel like you have managed to make yourself a bit more stealthy.
Wasn't Sean stood next to that lamppost just now?
It's just gone. It vanishes.
Is the lamppost.
Cool. It is these guys' turn now. It's worked out quite nicely that they could just kind of go together. So... ...30 feet of movement gets him to there. Now, just to remind me of what Mr. Gilbert's stealth check was, I don't believe it was
I won't be
incredible.
stealth,
It was a
as
10.
soon as he comes into view, I will hit him straight away.
Yeah, so he does. He comes around the corner. You are not hidden because he has a high enough passive perception to see you, so you don't get advantage.
I get disadvantage.
Yeah,
because-
so it is at disadvantage.
Gilbert does not care.
Oh, Gilbert, yeah, it does not matter to him. It does hit. and you kind of sling him round the head, and he takes a bit of a stone to the head. But he's going to respond with
Fireball on the alley.
Is that my reaction, by the way, the whole action?
that. Does use your reaction to do that? Yes. I think you're within range for that. Yeah. He's going to cast Sacred Flame on you.
I'm immune to fire.
You're immune to fire. Well, I need you to make a Dexterity saving throw, and we will find out.
I am not immune to fire.
Maybe the GM will just forget immunities like I did.
Best bit was, wasn't it? It wasn't even that you forgot them. It was doing them automatically, and you said, "Nah, that's not the case."
I couldn't work out why it wasn't doing damage to him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I felt sorry for you because you were getting a bit hammered.
That is a fail. So you take 5 points of necrotic damage as this kind of black flame curls around you. But that is everything for its turn.
I believe my trigger happens.
You do get to do your held action.
However, how tall is this building?
About 60 feet, roughly. Like,
So if I've got throwing wings which have a range of 20, 60,
you would be able to throw them. Yeah, you will have disadvantage
a
because you're in the
disadvantage
long
throw,
range.
sure.
But,
Which is control, yeah.
yes.
Should do it automatically, right? Oh no, it might not.
Do I get hit in?
Unfortunately, that misses.
Oh shucks.
Cool. In doing that, you do kind of reveal your location a little
Yeah.
bit.
I whisper to myself.
And this guy is going to make the most of that. And he's going to cast command on you. You see, he brings up his hand and he calls out to you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
Step over the
That
edge.
is a fail, and he calls out the command "Fool."
What's the spell?
So on your next turn,
Is it the spell command?
it is the spell command. Yeah. So you have to follow the command on your next turn. He commands you to fool.
Okay, so I'm sure isn't there one that's like this, not like this, but you can't have it do like hurt itself or something. But it's not this one. It might be charm person might have that rule.
There is one. I think there's a cantrip one.
There's a few different spells that let you.
I think it's
give.
suggestion.
Yeah.
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 You can't get them to do anything that would cause them harm. Or if the command is directly harmful to it. So if you think that falling off the building would be directly harmful, you're not going to do it.
Or you could just fall onto the roof.
Yeah, I go. Yeah,
Up to
yeah.
you. Now, like I said, it is very much open to your interpretation.
Yeah, cool.
What frequency lose slow fall?
Cool. That is its turn. So, Mr. Gilbert, you're up. What would you like to do?
Yeah.
Nice.
You really do just hit.
You are the
anything,
king with
don't you?
that disadvantage sling.
It's pretty impressive. Like,
And then run away.
yeah, you find yourself running into like a small back alley round there. Mr. Scritch, you are on the roof. The command has been cast on you, but if you think it is directly harmful, you do not have to follow it.
No, it's okay. So everybody who is watching us from below just sees me sort of like just lean forward and just topple off the roof and sort of flip a few times in the air, like as in like imagine if someone falling off a cliff or whatever, right? Just starts like tilting forward and just off the roof. However, halfway down, I flick my ring or whatever it needs. Like I activate the command word, which I can't remember what it was. I did have a command word for it. I can't remember what it was now.
Yeah,
And
I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue.
yeah, I can't remember what it was. Anyway, whatever. I cast
Yeah,
Feather Fall,
yeah,
and land exactly where land where I am now, right?
yeah.
Just on my feet, and just look at the guy and say, oh, "That was fun," and then just run up towards him and smash him in the face with my quarterstaff.
Yeah, that'll hit for 9 points of damage.
And then I'll bonus action unarmed strike him.
Does your feather fall not count as an action or a bonus action?
No, it's a reaction.
Yeah, Featherfall's like one of those weird spells where it just takes your reaction. So
Yeah, because it's basically because it wouldn't work otherwise because you're falling.
yeah, that does hit for another 7 points of damage.
And I'll use my crusher feat to knock him back five.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to just go 10, 20, another
Just
30 to there. And I'm done. Oh, no, sorry. I used the feet. Oh, I mean, I suppose I used 5 feet, so I guess I'll just come back 5 feet to fall.
yeah.
I didn't really move. I fell rather than jumped. But whatever.
I literally just double checked that ruling. Falling does not take up your movement. So
Okay. Well, I sort of have to I don't really know how that works. Anyway,
I
it's
just
fine.
checked it.
It doesn't really matter. I'm still where I am. That's good enough. And I'm done.
Awesome. It is Erin's turn.
Wait, are there enemies around the corner then?
Yes.
Oh yeah, and as I run full pout round here, I go I shout, "They're onto us" or something.
Can I just stay? I might just stay here and
Yeah,
wait for them to come
That's what
around.
you want to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, you if you want to do that, you can ready an action that happens. But if you want to do that, you've got to have an exact trigger. Like someone comes near me, or someone comes around the corner, or whatever it is.
If someone comes around the corner, we'll throw a psychic blade at them.
Sounds good. Mr. Brannon.
I will
your turn.
bonus action to dash. Down to here.
Oh, okay.
Take a rapier swing at this dude that's injured.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Going
I've got 2 20s and 2 1s.
well for you today, isn't it?
And I will stay there.
That your whole turn, yeah?
Yeah.
Whoops. Sean, it's your turn.
Me.
Sean the lamp.
Yeah, I am muted. I'm gonna come down here. And I'm gonna chuck a javelin. That hits.
It does, and it is enough to kill him.
No.
That
This
hits.
javelin kind of pierces into his chest. Brannon, you just watch him just get pinned up against the wall by it.
Yeah, muscles.
Yeah. That's it for my turn.
Awesome. In that case, it is this guy's turn. And seeing his comrade get felled so easily, he's a little concerned. And you see him reach out with his hand to do it's definitely familiar to you now, Brannon. Spell, and he's going to try and cast Inflict Wounds on you.
Just like it's happened a million times before. Just used to it by
That's a
now.
16, which does hit.
Yeah, it does.
for 21 points of necrotic damage.
Nice.
So you do fall
I
unconscious.
do.
Yeah, like your vision just kind of clouds over
Oh, I've been here.
as,
Don't worry
as
about
this thing, and yeah, you drop. Mr. Gilbert, it's your turn.
I should have gone forward then.
You have 5 feet movement still, but
Um,
there you go. Yeah.
is that it?
You can move 5 feet forward more if you want.
Oh, I'm gonna down. Can't see anyone. Dash action? Down again.
Yeah, as you come around the corner, you just see
These
Brannon's unconscious body on the floor there. You do heal him 7 points of damage though.
Shit, what happened?
I damaged you 7 points of damage to help the healing process.
Yeah, just to really kickstart it. Yeah.
Swear I was unconscious for a second there.
Can I move back a couple of steps?
If you have movement to do so, then yes.
So I dashed. I'm gonna hide behind Scritch.
Fair enough. Anything else for you?
No, action dash, bonus action
Yeah.
spell.
Cool. Mr. Scritch, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to tentatively come out to here. 35, so 40, 45. Can I stand over this dead body, as it were?
Yeah, you can. He is pinned to the wall, so it's a bit
Great.
of a grotesque sight, but you can do so.
I'll be back in a second. I need a quick wee.
That misses, right?
That does miss, I'm afraid. That one hits.
I will just knock him back 10 foot, just to be annoying. No, I won't.
No?
No, I'll leave him where he is.
Okay. Is that everything, yeah?
Actually, well, no, I'll knock him back 10 feet.
Is it 10 feet you could do with
5
your
feet,
motion?
5 feet, 5 feet, 5 feet.
Right, okay. Cool. Mr. Aaron, you're still behind a hedge at the moment.
Oh, never mind then.
I'm just gonna go get a drink.
I just can get.
Couldn't even go through with it.
I didn't know if it was allowed or not. Guessing it misses.
It does, yes. That, however, does hit.
Yay. That's my turn.
Awesome. Brannon, it is your turn. You are conscious again and prone on the ground.
Nice. Yeah, I'll sort of get up to my feet.
Yep.
Don't even pick the rapier up. I just dash and sort of throw myself at this guy, trying to grapple him down to the ground.
Sure, you can make an athletics check. Yeah. which I think for you is the same as just a strength check, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, Brannon. Oh, Brannon. Well, I will roll a check for him just in case, but yeah, he does avoid your grapple.
I just trip over my own rapier and land
Yeah.
prone on the floor in front of him.
You said it, not me.
That's all for me.
Awesome. Sean, it's your turn. You're
Revenge
muted,
be
by the way.
muscles. Oh, didn't he just say he was going to get a drink?
He did. He did say he was going to grab a drink, so I didn't know if he was back or not.
I'm back.
It makes me both proud and sad that we're past that now.
Sorry. Sorry, I'm back.
You don't have to
I'm back.
apologise about your name, mate. It's fine.
Wait, can I still do frenzy without rage?
You have to be raging to do the frenzy stuff.
Okay.
That will miss, unfortunately.
Oh. Okay.
Yes. Oh, indeed. Is there anything else you're going to do? Sure.
Oh no, sorry. I thought
That's all right.
I didn't realise I didn't mention that.
So it's this guy's turn. In the interest of fairness, because I really don't want you guys thinking I'm being a dick.
Fuck you.
On a 1, 2, or 3, he's going to attack Brandon. On a 4, 5, or 6, he's going to attack Sean. That should be open. Yeah.
I thought wasn't Brandon able to run away or not?
Brandon tried to grapple him.
Yeah, no, I just ran at him and tried to grapple him and rolled a 0.
Oh, okay.
Quite literally, total 0. Yeah, why not? I need. Yeah, this is. Yeah, he's just going for it. Big damage time.
I will.
15 misses? What is your armor class, man? Bloody hell. Oh, you're wearing armor, aren't you? Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, and he reaches out with his hand with this kind of dark energy around it, and it just kind of diffuses off into the air around you as your armor kind of just blocks his contact with you. That's his turn. Mr. Gilbert, what would you like to do?
15, 20, 25. Time to finish him off.
Not with that roll.
What was an at 20? Is Brandon still looking like he's dead?
I'm conscious.
Yeah, he's alive. He's just on the floor.
Just tripped over my own sword.
He tripped over his own sword.
Could have been worse. He could have fallen onto his own sword. He could have done the decent thing, you know. Yeah, Brannon, you find yourself healed some of your hit points again.
You are the halfling that keeps on giving.
That was my best spell ever, that was.
I'm not
That's me,
worthy.
Was that everything for you, Shano?
Everything.
Cool, Mr. Scritch.
I guess I would sort of like wander awkwardly around everybody, and then just bat this guy in the head.
To be fair, you can very easily step over Brandon. That misses, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That'll hit though. With 4 points.
Yeah, and I'll shift him 5 feet.
Yeah.
To the side. Yeah. And that is it.
Just is the crusher feat? Does it move them 5 feet away from you?
Yeah, I don't actually know. Let's just a quick check.
Because in my mind, that would mean it's a straight line.
Nope.
You can move it 5 feet to an unoccupied space. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yes. Yeah. I would say that,
Yeah.
that if it was away from me, that would not be away from me.
It doesn't specify away from you. So yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else for you?
No.
Aaron.
Just trying to stop it.
I am Erin.
How do you know?
Because
Existential question.
What is Erin?
Why is Erin?
where is Erin? Wait,
What is knowing?
How is
when
Erin?
is Erin? Erin does Erin and Erin errands.
Can roll some sneak attack damage.
Erin does Erin and Erin errands and the Erin.
Aaron does Aaron, but he is holding on.
Okay, well, he's not holding
That
on anymore.
misses.
Oh, wants to be all cool.
You wanted to be all cool. I
Guys,
apologise.
nobody attack him. I want to be the cool person to kill him.
Yeah, that's fine. Just let him have another turn. Yeah. Brannon, you're yet again on the floor.
Prone.
Yeah. I again just sort of pull myself straight to my feet and just lunge at him with a punch.
With a punch, you can make an unarmed strike for me. Don't your unarmed strikes do 0 damage?
They do.
It does miss as well, and he kind of just ducks out the way, and you find your fist like colliding with the wall slightly. Stings a little bit.
Does. That's it for me.
Sean, it is your turn. I'm assuming you're not prone anymore, Brannon.
No.
Yeah, it's your turn, Sean.
I will take. I'll move here and take his kill.
Yeah, go for it.
Odie.
If that
Not-
hits.
Not with a roll like that, you reckon, right? That misses.
Okay, that's it for me then.
That's it for
know
you,
what
yeah.
time it is.
Well,
15 scricks don't attack. Oh.
isn't he spoilt for choice? Let me think. Suppose I'll roll a d8 for you lot, because there's 4 of you. Oh, actually, a d4 would work, wouldn't it? They're a thing.
Burn in half.
D1, go for Erin.
He's going for Brannon.
Whatever.
Oh, I just realised I did that privately. How do I reveal? Oh, I don't know if I... There we go.
You can right click stuff, but
There we go.
you have
Was
no
a
reason
one.
to justify your decisions to us.
Jake.
Yeah, what?
Cutting words.
You can, yeah, what is your cutting words on? Is it attack rolls? And what is the...
I will do the attack roll. 68.
Yeah. Oh, but they have to not be immune to being charmed. Which they're not.
I will pick the attack roll.
The attack roll, okay, so it's minus 1 of your bardic inspiration, so is it d6?
Yeah.
Okay. So he is going to try and cast Inflict Wounds on Mr. Brannon again. Minus a d6, yeah?
Yeah. Shall I roll it?
You can roll it if you like. Minus
Yes.
1. Brannon, what's your armor class?
14?
Brings it down to a 15.
Oh,
You tried, to be fair. Yeah, like if you rolled a 3 or higher, you had a chance to do it, but he does deal 19 points of necrotic damage
Fuck.
to Brannon. And Brannon, you yet again drop to the floor unconscious.
Yeah.
That's his turn, I think.
I thought this guy's been like alive for forever.
This guy is lasting pretty well because this is now round 5 of the combat. Mr. Shano, it's your turn.
start with my bonus action.
This was yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Brandon, you breathe again.
Please tell me that's the killing blow.
Mr. Gilbert, how do you want to do it? Is it?
Straight in the head and just knocks him down. He's
Is
not
it?
going to be dead. It's been left for Brannon to do.
I was gonna say, is it non-lethal?
My slingshot is all.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, he drops unconscious, slumps up against the wall, and I guess I'll award you guys some XP again.
I will just straight away go over to kneel down to Brandon and try to stabilize him as best I can, and call over to Gilbert.
I've already stabilised him.
I was gonna
Oh, you
say
have? I was trying to miss that
he is
far.
conscious.
Is
He
he?
has had a magic spell cast.
Okay. In which case, I will say, Brandon, dude, like I know you like fighting, but learn when you're beat. We've got your back.
I as soon as the guy drops to the floor, Brannon just jumps on him and like throws punches into him.
Of course you do. Okay, well, I put him off while saying this. Like I said, like, look, I know you may have rolled alone, perhaps, in the past, but we've got your back here.
You died a lot.
Roll a d20 for me, Sam. Just
For reasons.
just for my own. Well,
If you roll a 1, you punch him 4.
no, I mean he hits, but his unarmed strikes do 0 damage. But if he rolled a 20, they would do 1 point of damage and therefore kill the guy. So I was just curious.
Brannon isn't going to win a fist fight ever.
Brandon quite literally does 0
Why
damage
can't
in a
you
fist
do-
fight
Why did you do
Why?
no damage?
because your unarmed strikes do 1 plus your strength modifier.
Oh, but I'm
It's
different.
only, I was gonna say it's
Because I'm a
only
monk.
if as a monk or with the unarmed fighting style you like get extra with your unarmed strikes. Otherwise, it's just 1 plus strength, and 1 plus minus 1 is 0. You are pulled off of this guy by Scritch.
For now.
I didn't feel any of the
Um,
strikes you
You are welcome.
We are becoming friends rather quickly.
Yeah.
Brannon just pushes Scritch away. Nothing like violently, but just like pushes him away. Picks up
I get it.
picks up his rapier off the ground and goes, "High rise."
Hi, Brennan. But Rise isn't my name.
Hey! I like to think that was in character.
It's 50-50. Should we take a break first? Like, dude, you're injured. You're nearly dead. And I could do with a break.
You go into this building with this.
Like,
door.
let's hide these bodies and just find somewhere to rest up.
Brannon just like blanks. Like he's not arguing, but he's not responding. Like
Jake, is this room open?
Oh, this doorway up here. There is a door there that Brannon was hiding in, but it doesn't seem to open, or it is not currently open, I should say.
I'll try and open it.
Yeah, it seems stuck. You are welcome to try and force it open, but something is holding it shut.
To try cantrip on the door.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean the door itself is in all right condition, but you kind of make your way round it with mending. It does take a minute to cast. It seems apparently.
Well, they're
Oh, no.
beating up.
It's instantaneous and 1 minute. Okay, who knows? You kind of patch up a couple of the bits on the door, and then kind of try the handle again, and it does swing open. So
Quite a little room for us to rest in. I'm guessing if they think this door's stuck, they won't even bother trying opening it.
you're welcome to think that.
for what it's worth, in the player's handbook, it's also 1 minute and instantaneous.
It's
It's 1 minute to cast, but the result is instantaneous. Yeah.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. Right. Yeah. Now I get you. So a couple of minutes later, you have mended the door enough to be able to open it.
I was
So-
leaving that one where Brandon was killing matey.
I was gonna say, yeah, what are the rest of you guys up to in that couple of minutes?
I thought they're doing a group stomp on him when he's on the floor.
Ah, nobody's stomped yet.
They both still alive.
Brandon's done some pathetic, like Shane McMahon punches to him.
To be clear, like there is one that is just pinned against the wall with a javelin that is certainly not alive anymore. The other one is, yeah, still looks to be. He's unconscious, but he is still breathing for the time being.
Brandon not killed him yet.
I try really hard to pull Brandon away into this area for resting purposes. Like it's over here, right?
Yeah, that building, the doorway that Branham was hiding in, is now open.
Yeah. So I like kind of like put my arm around him, like thing, and say, "Come on, you should rest. I know you want to be the hero, but I think Charlie, the character, the person does not think that Brandon wants to be the hero, but Squitch maybe does. And I'll try and lead him into here, and yeah, that's just where I'm at. I don't know what the others are doing. I'm assuming
Yeah,
they're coming as well.
The two of you that are still stood next to this unconscious body, what you doing?
You gonna bring the body in here, or are you gonna leave it alive and the things?
I'm not bringing that. I'm not bringing that body. No.
Problem is,
take
one
body.
of them skewered to the
I'll
wall
take
with a
it.
spear. That one's probably quite hard to hide.
I want to be. I want to be in the hot wall. I live in the
The
wall.
one that doesn't have this, like the other one's probably okay. You can hide it quite easily, but the one that's skewered to the wall is probably
I'm
going to be
just
really difficult.
adventuring.
Hide.
Oh, I was adventuring. Oh,
I'll
Make
take
sure
the
you kill him
body.
before you come in here.
Which body, Cody?
The one to my right.
The one that's still alive, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, you're leaving the other one skewered to the wall, yeah?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, you managed to pick up the body. No issue there. What would you like to do with it?
Can I just bring it into the alleyway that we were in?
Yeah. You see, like that doorway that Brannon was hiding in is now kind of open, and you can make your way in, like this, and you will kind of close the door behind you, and
I got us a new friend. I got us
yeah,
a new
you are
friend.
now in a room with an unconscious spellcaster.
Or do we?
What are you guys doing,
Wait.
basically?
I'll tie him up with rope. If not, I don't have a rope. Right, that won't work.
That is step one of tying someone up with rope is
Have
to have rope. To be fair.
Yeah. Anyone else have rope?
No.
I'm sure I've seen Stritch do a really interesting thing where he's put their jumper on back to front and tie up the arms.
I have.
Actually, I know how I can keep him down.
We used to do it in the monastery all the time as a jape.
I know how I can keep him down. Is there any water taps nearby?
That's right.
Water taps. Not
Yep.
that you can see. You can spend some time looking for one if you'd like.
Can I spend some time looking for one?
Make an investigation check for me.
Trust the process. This is brilliant.
So there is one in the room. However, it does take you a good 10 minutes of searching to find it.
I found water. Can
Scanning
I
around the
feel?
room. So there is 10 minutes of time whilst you're doing that. If anyone else is doing anything,
I'm having a rest. I'm like.
Can I fill an iron pot up?
do you have an iron pot?
Yep. Okay,
Then
it can hold 1
yes.
gallon of liquid.
Then yes, you can fill that with water.
Are
Okay.
you about to waterboard this guy? What's going on?
No.
I'm a
So,
little concerned where
With
this is
the
going.
iron pot, can I put it on top of him? Since we don't have any rope, I can put it on top of him. Then if he moves, he gets soaked in water.
Right. you balance a iron pot full of water, what, just on his chest or something?
Yeah, just on his chest.
Right, yep, sure. That's done.
Such a Macaulay Culkin approach to D&D. I love it.
Waiting for the brick on a string to happen next, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that if when someone's fearing for their life, like being a little bit wet is gonna necessarily
Speak for yourself.
yeah.
I wasn't even done, by the way.
Oh, you're not done. Okay, carry on.
Can I light a torch and
Yeah.
then just like try balance it in the pot so it doesn't go out from the water?
Right, yeah. Okay.
And so then, if he does fall, the water will then hit him. Oh wait, no, it won't work then. 'Cause we'll be fine.
This is getting even more Home Alone by the
This is
second.
very Home Alone, yeah.
Okay, can I try wake him up?
Can you try and wake him up? Well, okay, so he's not currently bound.
Okay.
So
Well,
if you wake him up,
if he
he's
does
free to move.
try run away, can I have a troll slaying axe ready to?
While this is happening, I'm taking a short rest as best
Yeah.
as I can.
All four of you guys that aren't doing this taking short rest.
While Sean
best I
builds his
can.
Rube Goldberg machine.
Yeah, so don't take one just yet.
No, of course.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Can I,
starting it as
um,
soon as possible.
But this is a good 15 minutes into your short rest at this point.
can I
So.
prepare an action to use my troll slaying axe if he tries to run away?
So you wake him up. So you're waking him up
Yeah.
because that will be, if we're doing it like that would be your action would be to wake him up.
Okay. I'll
Um,
wake him up then.
I like that Shane has moved to the opposite corner of the room just in case. And the rest of you guys just like gathered around Sean as he's doing this.
No. I'll be in a corner against a wall, like slumped, preferably with Brandon, trying to make sure he's okay, given how injured he is.
What Brannon isn't gonna stand next to the guy that's about to come back to consciousness.
Brannon's actually been calmed down by watching this bizarre ritual that Sean's partaking in.
Cool. You wake him up then, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. He
His fridge, like as a pillow.
he wakes up. I guess.
Does the water and fire?
He does as he wakes up, as he comes to consciousness, he does kind of jostle around a little bit, and jolt about as he comes up, and yeah, the bucket falls over, and he gets kind of half soaked in water, and
What the torch?
The torch goes out because it gets a bucket of water poured over it.
Oh yeah.
But he is awake, and you see, and he kind of scrambles back up towards the wall, to the wall there, and sits up against it and looks up towards you, and isn't quite sure on how to react.
I do have rope.
Oh my god, really?
A little late now.
I'm
Can I
gonna.
now?
I at this point, I'm gonna roll initiative between you and him because there's something going on here. You do get the first turn to do whatever the hell it is you're currently doing, as he is kind of crawled up against the wall here.
Can I try knock him out again with an unarmed strike?
Sure, you have to move up next to him to do it, but
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
but yeah, you can make an unarmed strike against him if you like. It does have advantage because he is currently prone.
Cool.
That does hit, so he falls unconscious again.
Cool. Well, can I move him back to where he was?
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
And can I tie his hands up and tie his legs up with the rope?
Yeah. Okay. This is more likely.
And then can I go fill up the bucket of water
Oh, for God's sake. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You
and then
can.
push it on him? And then push
Put
it
the
on him.
Put it what? Just on his chest again.
Is he dead
Yeah.
this time?
No. He's still alive.
Oh, right.
He's just been knocked unconscious again.
And then I'll just I'll just sit there, just waiting for him to rise, and then after a while I get impatient and just wake him up.
Right, he wakes up again. Right. To end combat, don't award XP, that's fine. You wake him up again. He comes to consciousness, kind of jostles around again. The bucket falls over again. He's even more soaked. I'm gonna roll you guys an initiative again.
But he's tied up.
He still gets to. He can still act. He's just restrained.
Right.
Which is a thing. So he has attack disadvantage on his attack rolls. That's fine. Cool. So he does get to go first this time. Even though he's restrained and prone, he is going to try and cast a spell at Sean. Because he's not quite sure what's going on here and hasn't really looked around the room.
You and
He's
me
going to
both.
He's going to cast Hold Person. So I need Sean to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh
Oh
no.
my god. This is absolutely a comedy of errors. A farce.
Sean, you are now paralyzed.
So hang on,
Oh,
one
yeah.
of them's paralysed, one of them's tied up, and we're all watching.
Yeah, you guys are just sat there. I'm assuming you guys are going to want to intervene, but
Want
God knows
to
at
or
this point.
should?
It's up
I'm
to
not
you.
gonna intervene because I'm too busy laughing.
He is paralyzed, which yeah. So you're incapacitated. Your failed strength saves you. Any attacks against you have advantage and are auto crits. I guess if I add the rest of you into this quickly and roll an initiative for you in case you want to act, because that's a thing that you guys can do. So, I should probably begin combat, I guess, because this is somehow turned into another combat. So he's just had his turn. So, Aaron, you do, if you wanted to intervene or react at all at this point, you've seen him be woken up, mutter something and wave his hands around, and Sean has done nothing. That's about all you.
Chairman trying to
That's
knock him unconscious again.
you try and knock him unconscious again. Okay. You have advantage
What?
on any attack roll against him.
I need to do an unarmed strike. I can't do an unarmed strike. What?
Should be an option on your sheet. Yeah, unarmed strike.
Here it is. Oh.
That misses. You do not manage to hit this guy.
Can I hit him again?
No, because you don't have. bonus
Oh, I
attack.
forgot. I'm not a monk, am I?
You are not a monk.
I'm used to playing a monk and puncturing people twice.
Punching people a million times in one turn. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I shout for Scritch. I say, Scritch, can you come and knock this guy out with your many fist attacks?
I might.
You don't have to kill him. You just need to knock him out.
Brandon, it's your turn.
I kind of want to like Seth Rollins curb stomp him, to be honest.
During this,
It's
Point,
cute that you think you could.
but before you run over, I turn to him and be like, "What sort of interrogation technique is this that Sean's using? It's very bizarre."
Oh, he's been
massive
he's been
boxes
convinced. He's been convinced not to move.
Brandon just sits there laughing.
Honestly, what is going on? Sean, you are paralyzed. You can make another wisdom saving throw for me.
Yeah. Wisdom.
Wisdom saving
Wisdom.
Which,
It's
which
at
I'm
the
sure
top.
you're great at.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, I mean, this whole thing has been an exercise in wisdom.
You're still paralyzed. Scritch.
Yeah, I was continue talking to Brandon and being like, I don't quite understand what he was doing or what he tends to achieve. Is he trying to act like the other person to confuse them? Like, what's going on here?
I thought
That-
I let anger cloud my actions, but I don't know what Muscles is up to.
Oh,
That-
I'll have to ask him once he's
that
done.
your turn.
I best not interrupt him whilst he's doing his interrogation.
Mm.
Fantastic.
What
Mr.
I
Gilbert,
like is this
do you do anything?
menacing, like stillness he has about him.
Gilbert's laughing in the corner to do anything.
So you're not doing anything either.
I'm just laughing.
Oh my god. Okay. It's this guy's turn again.
Let's all
Uh,
test Jake's patience.
He is restrained. So his attack, I think that's his attack rolls have disadvantage.
And
Yeah.
advantage he's paralysed.
But he does have advantage against Sean because he's paralyzed. So it's a straight roll and he is going to attack him. He's going to cast a spell at him.
That's just so funny. Trust me, the ending will surprise you when I can talk again and I finished
Well,
interrogating him.
it does hit. So he casts inflict wounds on you. So it's an auto crit because you're paralyzed.
Yes. Just what I want to
No.
see.
Good job. You take 34 points of necrotic damage.
Guys, I might die.
You drop down from 41 to 7 hit points in one hit. That's his turn.
I turn to Brannon and say, Brannon, do you think this is part of the plan?
You see, he just kind of reaches with his restraints and just grabs hold of Sean's ankle and just pulses this energy through him. Aaron, it's your turn if you want to do something.
I've never had any reason to doubt Muscles.
You guys are kidding me.
Just walk
You're
over
going to be
here.
killing me in a minute.
I'll just walk over him and
Literally.
let him do what he's doing.
You just walk away.
Yeah, walk away and let him do what he's doing.
Cool. The cultist is going to take an attack of opportunity on you as you walk away.
Oh,
It is it's at disadvantage, but well, she's lucky because one of those was a natural 20. But it is still a 15 total, so you take 5 points of damage as you walk away. But you walk away.
Right. Okay.
He kind of cracks you around the shin.
I'm just like, I walk away like holding my shin. Yeah.
Anything else,
No.
Brandon? Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Okay. Brandon realizes that Muscles like does the intimidating like act, but something doesn't seem quite right. I'll rape you, this dude.
Yeah, you have advantage because he is pro. Yeah, that'll hit, and he dies, which does mean he drops concentration, which does mean, Sean, your body stops it from being this locked up, and you kind of manage to breathe again, feeling far worse for wear than when you went into that state.
I just look at the Brannon and Sean and just go, I have a finger, almost a complaint about Brannon killing him, and just go, never mind, and just start meditating or something.
Muscles?
Yes.
The torch?
Yeah. No problem with a torch?
I'm just not sure what the torch was. Nicely handled.
I'm just
Nicely
Just-
handled.
saw who
It
wrote that on
reminded
the
me of my
notes?
wife. It
the
reminded me of
torch?
my wife. All of it. One time she thought I was cheating. She
I don't
did
know
that to me. I thought it would work.
So what are you guys doing?
I'm still meditating. I haven't stopped meditating or chilling. I haven't broken from my short rest.
This is true. You haven't. Neither has Mr. Shano. So you're about 15 minutes into a short rest.
Sean's 12 seconds into a short rest. He didn't do much.
True. You've got him there. Yeah. What's the plan, gang? Now that you have one more body on your list. That was honest. I don't know. I don't know what even happened for the last 20 minutes. But I did
Someone
nearly
does
kill
like
Sean.
ritual who
I did.
cheated.
Well, the funny
Did
thing
nearly
is
kill
that
Sean.
the first combat with like a million of them, we munch through them incredibly fast, and then suddenly there's like two of them, and we just go to shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still meditating. So just tell me if/when I can roll them hit dice, and take a short rest, and that'd be great. Otherwise, I'm doing nothing
I just
until
sort of
Can
like,
I take a
I
short
just
rest?
pat Sean on the shoulders somewhat sarcastically and just walk off and slump against the wall.
Are you guys all just short rested? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you can all take a short rest. You've entertained me enough to earn it. Everyone do their short rests. I'll be back in just a second.
Do I get an inspiration?
no, absolutely not.
I mean, I'm almost tempted. I'm not gonna lie, because that was brilliant. But no.
No, if it being brilliant but also good.
I just realised I only had one
I
thing
think
for my short rest.
It was
and
the
I had-
escalation of like, I'm gonna handle this. I'm gonna fill a kettle. I'm gonna balance it on him with a torch on top of it.
Oh my god! You just
Then
made me think
I've got
more.
rope.
The interrogation process.
I didn't real. I've just thought of a better idea. What if I spent 10 minutes?
That doesn't seem hard.
What if I? Did I have any wood? Could I have like tried to light a fire underneath the kettle and started, and then like lit the kettle, and then when he woke up, that would have been poured on him.
But wouldn't
I don't see how that's good.
wouldn't the fire then have just been on top of him anyway?
Yeah.
That's possibly my favourite encounter I've ever had in Dungeons and Dragons. That was ridiculous. So sorry, was Cody just explaining his plan for what he was supposed to be doing?
No. I'm
Did-
explaining something else I could do.
Hang on,
Okay.
did we just get a name for the party? Can we be the Wet Bandits?
Wet bandits.
Done more higher damage on him. Could have been a possibility. He could have been knocked out with that spell you did on him.
No, it should be called the Wet Bandits.
I actually think
Plus
the Wet
Aaron, John,
Bandits.
and Shifty and Scritch.
I think actually the Wet Bandits should actually be the title of this particular group of adventurers.
Oh, Sean, did you only have one hit dice?
Yeah.
You definitely. You guys have taken a long rest. You definitely should have more than that.
You should have all of them, however many that is.
You
Did
get
we have
half
a long
back
rest?
on a long
Yes.
rest, right?
You should have. You should have
Oh,
two.
you're
more.
half. Oh,
You should have two more. So I'll set that for you. You have got two more. If you want to take another short rest, you have got two more.
is that the actual rules that you need to get half back?
Yeah, half back on a long rest. Yeah.
To be honest, I played Bryn, and Bryn never got hit ever because
Yeah. In general, like you won't use that many hit dice. Like short rests basically never happen, right? So.
But they should. If you listen, like,
Oh, they absolutely should. They just never
D&D
do.
rules don't make any sense. Like, you're supposed to like not have a long rest, like once every like couple of like I don't know. I should have like 7 encounters a day or something ridiculous.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like short rest after like every encounter, and especially for classes like monk and warlock that rely on it.
Yeah, I love it. I do love a short rest.
But yeah, Sean, if you want to take a short rest and spend those hit dice, you're welcome to. You have two more hit dice to spend.
Wait,
You don't
sorry.
have to.
I was gonna say, you don't have to. You can stay on 11 hit points if you want. Nice. You are somewhat healthier. Has everyone done a short rest, yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I
What's
haven't
the
been able
plan?
to yet.
You
Wait,
haven't been able
isn't my
to?
short rest as long as a... Wait, no. Isn't my long rest as long as a short rest?
No.
Your
It's
long
4
rest is
hours.
4 hours.
How
A
long is a
a
short
short
rest?
rest is an hour.
An hour. So
Oh.
sometimes it makes sense to take a 4 hour short rest, so that the person who needs a long rest can long rest. But
But
generally speaking, no.
when that person isn't a monk, not a monk, a rogue, there isn't really many things that you get back.
No. It works really well if you're an elf wizard, because wizards really like their spell slots back.
Yeah.
Right.
Awesome. I'm assuming is it just you that's writing the notes on Legend Keeper Sam?
As far as I'm aware, yeah.
So that's your comment on the last line then.
Yes.
That's all right then. Awesome. What's the plan, Wet Bandits?
Oh, it's the Wet Bandits plus Scrooge, Erin, Brandon, and Shifty.
So you're referring to yourself
But
in the
that-
plural now.
That makes no sense.
He is the Wet Bandits. He's just that bloody massive that he counts as two.
No,
Yeah.
we are the wet bandits.
And
I am the
we're
wet
just your
bandit.
supporting acts.
Yeah.
The last band I was in, I really petitioned for us to be called Plus Support, but nobody else would go for it.
That's because it's awful.
No, because it's brilliant. Just because if we ever played a gig, it would be Plus Support, Plus Support.
Yeah, but
Or,
like-
if we're supporting, our name would actually be on the poster.
yeah, but the ceiling is like like I don't know.
Oh, the ceiling was there from the beginning because we were
Yeah.
terrible.
Oh, I suppose that's true.
Hi,
Yeah,
Ross.
Hi, Rose.
yeah. So, but yeah, Cody, our adventuring group now is just called the Wet Bandits, plural. We are all Wet Bandits.
Okay.
Someone make a note of that. Yeah, good job, Sam.
Is that guy still skewered on the wall outside?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's a nice pool of blood underneath him now. So
Oh, we might be having to sacrifice there.
To be honest, I actually prefer the Wet Bandits to the Conquerors of Phandalin because we never really conquered Phandalin.
No, it made zero sense, but that's why I always thought was quite charming.
Yeah. Right, come on, bandits ho. I guess we resume our standard marching orders of everybody stealthing and I'll take the rooftops.
yeah,
Yeah, we
go
were doing
for it.
something, weren't we? Yeah.
You were like on a mission. Everyone can make stealth checks for me.
I boil a kettle of water. I'm joking.
Yeah, Cody, as you're walking past, you see this bucket and it's got a torch in it.
I'm fabulous.
Oh wow, guys. Mr. Erin, would you like to make a stealth check for me?
I really want now for there to be like a campaign like story beat of just like finding buckets with torches in them and be like, some Goliaths has been here.
It's just a thing in the world now.
That's how Goliaths do their interrogation.
Yeah, it's a well-known Goliath interrogation tool.
It's the idea that it just weirds the person you're interrogating out so much that they'll just like talk.
They just confess to everything.
I've got no idea what's going on. You're putting me on edge.
Let's just hope you never wake up with a bucket on your chest, I guess.
That happened to me once. In D&D. My wife did it to me.
I'll say it. Yeah, good.
I'm done with my sentence.
You're done with your sentence. That's always
Mhm.
good. I have just noticed my lag up on Discord is up to 5,000 again, so I apologise if I disappear in about 30 seconds. which I
1,
think
2, 3, 4.
nobody else is talking, so I feel like I'm gone
I am.
already,
Oh.
but you're here.
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Sorry, I just don't. Does that doubt? Like, I think we're waiting to move on, right? We've all our stealth checks.
Yeah. No, I was just making sure that I hadn't been like kicked
No.
out of Discord. Sam,
No.
I think, is just being Sam and pretending like he can't hear me, which would make perfect sense.
Correct.
We're still here. Well, I'm still here.
That's all right then. Yeah, it's about another like 10 minutes journey before you kind of reach the edges of this more like built up kind of high rise area of the town. Um, you're there. What would you like to do? I suppose.
Well, is there any obvious signs of the purple veins? Whatever.
As you've got closer to this area, you've noticed these purple veins getting kind of more and more frequent in the area. So you definitely know you're in the right heading in the right direction to find one of these anchors.
Is there any sort of obvious directionality to them?
You can make a survival check if you'd like to see if you
Survival
can
check.
track them.
I am not a survivalist. Oh, actually, I get +3 to survival. That's all right.
Yeah, what are you on about?
Oh, so close to 19 on the fake dial. 12.
Fake die roll. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I mean, you kind of start to pick up a bit of a trail. It takes you a minute to kind of to kind of follow it. But eventually you kind of you kind of manage to get a good track of what they're doing and where they might be headed. And it
I
seems
get
to be
some
heading.
hand signals down to the rest of the party.
Yeah, and if you guys are just following the trail as you're going, I'm assuming. Um, unless there's any objections, at which point speak now.
Seems good.
So yeah, you kind of start to follow this, and they lead you towards like what looks to be like a group of in semi-good condition still, like 6 or so story like buildings in like near central in this high rise area, and these veins seem to kind of curl up the sides of these buildings and kind of like stick into it almost. Yeah, it looks like they are kind of congregating in this area, I suppose is the best way to put it.
Can I see anything more obvious from my vantage point? How tall am I up in the air? Because I'm assuming at some point we're going to start seeing these really tall buildings.
That's the point. I was going to say, you are in the area with all these really tall buildings now, so, like, unless you want to scale up a 4 or 5 foot tall building to get to the top, like, you're not
4
going
or
to see
5
anything.
foot.
4 or 5 foot story, sorry. Not foot.
Yeah, it's a top model
Very,
building.
very tiny high rise.
No. Once the buildings get a bit too tall, I will scuttle down and join the rest of the party.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, to be tracking these veins, you'd have to be on the ground anyway, so. Cool. Yeah, so you can kind of see this group of these buildings in this area that seem to all be kind of similarly afflicted with these veins. How do you all
It's a group of
proceed?
buildings, you say?
It's a group of buildings. Yeah,
Yeah.
they seem about six or so stories tall, not feet.
I whisper to them, to everybody else, like, should we go in? Like, do we go in? Kind of question mark.
Yeah, I think so, right?
Nobody else has any opinion. What was that, Shano?
Off we go.
Off we go. Yeah, I mean, you guys could you've stealthed already, so that's all right. So you can kind of make your way towards this towards this set of buildings. You get quite close, and you can see it looks like they are, for the most part, like separate buildings. There's a couple of bits that maybe join between them. But you can see from where you are, like in between two of these buildings, and there's like almost like an archway, and it looks like there's like some alley that goes inwards, inside the buildings. And there's like a door on obviously the buildings you can see like an entryway and some windows and balconies on the way up. So it looks like almost like an apartment complex might look nowadays, but fantasy. And yes, that's a descriptive term.
I suggest that one of the rogues should probably lead the party.
Yeah, I can lead the way.
Great plan. Which way are
Man,
you leading them?
okay.
Whereabouts do you lead them to?
Oh, death.
There was there was no obvious sign of these veins being focused on any of these particular buildings, or
Mate, you can make a survival check for me if you like to see if you can determine this. Nice. Forget you guys. You see, you roll well when it matters. Yeah. So it looks like the pattern of these veins. It kind of seems to have a really kind of thick congregation of them that go into this alleyway, and they seem to lead for the most part the masses seem to lead into there.
okay. That's where we'll head then.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
So can I get everybody, well, everybody that wants to, I suppose, to make 1 second. This is totally how this works. Yes, there we go. Everyone to make a perception check for me.
With my eyes.
Yes.
I'm brilliant.
Oh, sorry. I
There
did
you
press the
go.
button, but it didn't quite work. There you go. Let's roll it now.
Arian.
Stevie's doing homework.
Yeah.
But no other option, it must be.
I go.
Thank you. Cool. Sean is clearly a bit distracted, and Brannon, even though you're like bringing up the front, you're actually getting a little bit into like these patterns of these vines. They kind of seem to like shift and move every now and then, and you get a bit distracted by it. The other three of you, however, you do hear what sounds to be like footsteps or movement and some talking. Not not really very quiet. Definitely like not intended to be quiet talking. At the end of this alleyway. And you can see from where it is, you can actually see through the alleyway to like this bright pool of this purplish energy in the center of a courtyard. Um, and it seems to be like this almost like garden courtyard area. But all the grass in the area is all like this purplish color. And there is what looks to be a few figures wandering around in the courtyard.
I stop everybody. How tall are the buildings in this alleyway?
How tall?
Yeah.
It's almost like an archway. So the alleyway itself is like an enclosed kind of arch alleyway. It's probably about 10 feet high.
Can I
Cool.
ask Sean to pick me up and put me on the roof?
Oh,
I
I'm
can if
sorry.
you want.
The ceiling of the archway is about 10 foot above you. Above that, the building goes up to the top.
Yeah.
So it's a 120 foot tall building.
I don't reckon I could put you on top of that.
You'd struggle.
Throw him.
Just launch him. He's only
Can I
like
roll a strength check and try chuck him? I'm joking.
I wonder
Nobody
if you
throws a
chuck
dwarf.
me and I do Misty Step and see if I can get there.
What's that? What was that, Shano?
You could chuck me and I'll Misty Step when I get out there and see if I can Misty Step on it.
I mean, Misty Step's 30 feet.
You just
Isn't
need to
it?
chuck me 70, right?
Yeah, just needs to chuck you 70 feet.
I'd
He's
rather
6
like-
feet tall,
Just.
so now it's only 64
It's
feet.
really only 64 feet. I mean,
If everyone goes to the floor and makes like a little pyramid,
oh, then it might only be like 50 feet.
and he's quite strong.
I don't think we're going to win him over to this argument.
I mean, you're welcome to try. As I'll always say, you're
Oh.
welcome to try.
I'm there with my sling.
The problem with trying, Gilbert, is the closer we get to success without succeeding, the further you've got to fall.
it when I get to the bottom, or I miss a step and miss it.
What if I don't? What if I roll a really bad strength check and then I accidentally just chuck him at the building?
I think we're
We
probably
both-
not doing it.
Yeah.
I was only saying that when he said it was 10 feet up. I thought he could just like reach, jump.
No, not quite, unfortunately. Um, yeah, I mean, you guys can see into this court, and now that like the other three have pointed it out, the two of you that weren't quite so
Mhm.
paying attention can like notice, and it looks to be there's like three figures wandering around the courtyard, but they seem to be like having a bit of a conversation, calling out. And they're pointing and giving orders to each other to kind of looks like they're almost setting themselves up in places. And you can see this anchor floating above this pool of energy in the center of the courtyard.
I just whispered to the like keeping it low key. Like, do we just
Muscles could just throw his javelin at it and try and get it in one shot.
that wouldn't work? I don't think.
Nah, it took quite even with
Yeah.
the psychic damage, it took multiple hits.
Yeah.
Physical damage was
I think like I don't know. Switch kind of feels like actually just rushing in and like just rushing them is probably a really good quite a good strategy.
yeah.
Yeah, you four rush in. I will
Okay.
wait here.
Is one of these people within 50 feet of me?
They would be they're kind of milling around, but one of them looks like he has kind of set himself up within 50 feet of like the entrance to this courtyard.
Okay, well I'll sneak up to the entrance of the courtyard and then rush at him.
Cool. I'm gonna pull all you guys over to here. You guys should be able to see.
Weirdly,
now.
I can only see. Oh, yep. Okay, it's just an empty space. Yeah.
So it is just a big old courtyard. You see what looks to be like a couple of balconies that overhang part of it, and there's like a doorway into part of the building up there, but more than that you can't see. We'll pretend you guys are back in the. I drew, like I said, I drew these maps ages ago, and turns out I drew it badly. There's like this is the alleyway here. So like you guys.
Behind.
You guys would still be inside this, but you just were kind of rushing in.
I think so, yeah.
Well, I'm leading. Yeah, I'm sort of. I guess I'm leading. I lead the rush because I can go very fast. But yeah, sort of aiming to sort of rush them.
Well, in that wonderful, wonderful case, I'm going to roll a bunch of dice,
Nice.
get a bunch of numbers, and then we're going to pick up with that next Sunday.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because it is 7 minutes to 10, and
Do
I figure
have rope.
Cody didn't
Round
waste time
of
leaving Foundry, I see.
he's gone already. He's off. Yeah, we will
Nice.
pick up with your little combat here. This time, same bat time next week.
Cool. Nice one. Cheers, Jake.
All right.
Do you make a little alleyway for next week that I can hide in?
I will attempt to edit the map here and see
I'm
what
gonna-
we can do.
I'm gonna make a list of things that my wife did to me that was torturing,
I
like
dread
the bucket.
to think. I absolutely dread to
Like,
think.
Hold
yeah,
on.
like,
Wait,
That
so
is-
your
You'll have
wife,
a-
your
you'll have
wife,
a
like your wife tortured
have-
you.
Yeah, because every time I spoke to her, she thought I was cheating on her.
Oh, that's not.
I'm such a
happy story.
player.
Hold on.
I
Hold
can
on.
see why she'd
Hold
think
on.
that, Sean, because you're so charismatic. I can see why she'd
Right,
be
okay.
worried.
Goodbye.
It's the eyes.
Bye.
It's
Bye.
Here I
Bye.
I forgot
See ya.
Sean's eyes until you said that.
genuinely just I don't know what happened for that 20 minutes. But that was quite funny.
I
I
recommend that
greatly
you-
enjoyed that. Yes, that was some wonderful, weird Rube Goldberg slapstick nonsense.
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't. Jokes aside, I have no idea what he was trying to achieve. I really don't know.
It actually reminds me of, I don't know if you like the classic wrestling spot in like a ladders match or a chairs match, like a hardcore match, when everyone gangs up on that one person and like piles all the chairs on them because for some reason that's going to hold them down,
Yeah.
and then suddenly it doesn't hold them down because obviously that would never work. But like, that was literally the logic.
Do you ever watch Botchamania?
Sometimes, not for a long time actually.
Have you seen the recent videos being going around? I think it might have been like MLW. Someone had a ladder match, and it gets to the end, and they literally can't get the belt off the hook. It's like wired on. So then someone comes out from backstage with a knife, gives it to the guy to cut down. He still can't cut it down. The other wrestlers are like now getting up, trying to work out what they're supposed to do. Like, then the same guy that got the knife runs to the back again, comes back with a pair of scissors, then has to knock down all the guys that are still in the ring in this multi-man match, give them to the guy up on the belt, who after about 2 minutes finally cuts the belt down. And it's just horrific.
That is awful.
Yeah. But then so was Chris Jericho jumping onto the middle rope and just standing there and shouting that guy's name in the American Top Team match to remind him to punch him.
Yeah, there's also
I thought that was a bit funny.
what was the other match that was botched? Actually, it might have actually been CM Punk.
I don't know. That was the bit that sprung out to me.
Yeah, it wasn't.
There
One of
was
the
so the two MMA guys. I get confused. Was it Junior Dos Santos that did the standing moonsault and landed on his own head?
no, I think it was the ending. One of the endings of one of the matches was botched. I can't remember which one it was.
Oh, I don't remember.